Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly. Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly. Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for football on the mountain. Wildcat fans, get on your feet and welcome your Monterey Wildcats.
Hello, Wildcat Nation, and welcome to another Monterey High School sporting event. Please stay tuned for the Monterey Drugs pregame show as the Monterey Sports Network will bring you all the play-by-play action from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth immediately after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the Dollar Store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Okay, Wildcat Nation, welcome to the Civitan Field up here in Rockwood, Tennessee, on the Tom Pemberton Stadium.
Correct.
Good looking field up here, Wayne.
It is actually very pretty up here.
You know, when I first saw this on that film I watched on them guys, I could have swore it was artificial turf.
Huh.
But it looks great. They do a good job up here. Well, listen, we're going to get into the pregame show here. I'm going to introduce our broadcast team. We're waiting on a few of them to come. So the first one that we need to mention is Mr. Neil Markham, the voice of the Wildcats.
Hashtag the mouth of the South.
I'll let you handle that as soon as he gets here. Mr. Michael Cooper, he's going to be our analyst tonight, and then Mr. Wayne Brown that's joining me here in the pregame show at the moment is going to be our camera guy. That's to our left, right out here on the other side of the of our
Press box.
Press box, yeah. We tried to do it in the stands. We got kind of caught doing that, so we had to move it. We had some wires that we left back at the press box at Monterey, so we had to put it out here beside of us. We got the Cats warming up there on the field. I'm sure you can see that on the camera there. Adding a couple of, well, at least one more guy, but he was here with us last week at Stone Memorial, Mr. Ray Lee Jr. He's going to be doing stats and helping Wayne. Well, probably going to be in here with us, I guess, in the press box.
Yeah, he'll be in here
unless he wants to go up on the roof. We're going to brag about all of our followers on Facebook and YouTube, folks. You've outdone yourself. We got 885 Facebook followers, and our posts have reached over 6,500 folks during the last 28 days. Is that not phenomenal, Wayne?
It's grew. Definitely over a year.
It's grew. We're also up to 444 YouTube subscribers, and there's been an average of 467 viewers on the last 6 football games, counting the Monterey Middle School Salina game. The York game so far holds the record with 844 views on one football game. And there's a lot of folks. We got one of them sitting right up here next to us, Mr. Larry Wiley. But we've got so many folks that's helped this whole network to grow. We couldn't mention everybody, but we do want to give accolades to all of our followers, all of our fans. Appreciate y'all chiming in and looking at our videos and looking at the posts and stuff on our Facebook page. We couldn't do it without you. That and our sponsors.
Well, yeah, if you don't have fans, you don't have sponsors. If you don't have sponsors, we're not going to have no fans.
We just can't do it. Yeah. So so far we've been great, and we're paying all the bills and actually getting to come up here in this atmosphere. Rockwood has always been a football environment, high school football environment.
Yeah, doing the eye test right now over Rockwood. They're pretty good size. They look very athletic.
They're fast.
Yeah,
they're fast.
You can tell they've got some speed just by looking at them warm up.
Their line averages over 200 pounds, and they're fast. And of course, the backfield is awesome. But we'll save that for Mr. Michael Cooper when he gets up here. He's going to recap and do our scouting report of what we faced tonight as Wildcat fans. I tell you, Wayne, let's take a break right quick and go to one of our sponsors, and let's come back and you take care of volleyball.
So Monterey volleyball, we'll do that.
And I'm telling you what, they're making some waves in the TSSAA for sure. So we'll be back in a minute, folks. Y'all hang in here with us.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, folks, welcome back in here to the Tom Pemberton Stadium on the Civitan field. My name is Rick McNeil, and this is Wayne Brown. We're taking care of the pregame show until we get some more troops up here, Wayne.
I think we can handle it. Neil's got to save his voice.
Yeah, he needs to.
Yeah.
Really needs to. But without any further ado, let's go to our volleyball. You're gonna handle that. They've been doing really well. On Max Preps, they had one game registered, and they were 15th in the state in single A volleyball.
I was just informed we're actually 16th as of right now.
How many games, though, is registered? They wouldn't but one game on there.
It has us 3-2.
Well, we're 8-2. It has us 3-2. We're 8-2. We're still at 16th in the region. So I'm gonna hush.
Long story short, there, we're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the girls are good. All right, I want to start out on Tuesday, September 14th of 2021. Your Lady Cats JV and varsity volleyball teams traveled to Oakdale High School to take on the Oakdale Lady Eagles. The JV squad came in with momentum from previous match wins, swept the first two sets even, was struggling early in the second set with the scores of 25-7, 25-19 to take the match. The varsity squad started out strong, taking the first set 25-17 to take the lead in the match. In the second set of the night, the Lady Cats were upset, falling to the Lady Eagles 21-25. After the setback of the second set, the ladies rallied, taking the third set 25-13. The Lady Eagles were not ready to give up, coming back and taking the fourth set 23-25. In case anybody's wondering, you have to take 3 out of 5 in volleyball. The Wildcats came out on fire for the last set and won 15-8, winning the match. Quote from the infamous Jeff Elrod, "I will give the Lady Cats credit for winning these matches in a very hostile environment. The way they handled the situation made me very proud to be a Wildcat." That comes from Mr. Jeff Elrod. Last night, the Lady Cats JV and varsity teams hosted the Greenback High School Lady Cherokees in the Troy Faust Memorial Gym. The JV squad came in strong, taking the first set 25-14 after being down 5-0 early, but launching a great comeback, scoring 10 unanswered points. They came out and struggled very early, getting down and coming back and winning the second set 25-10. The JV squad has been on fire and has not lost a set in the last 5 matches. JV squad is hard to handle from what we are being told right now. The varsity squad started out strong against the Lady Cherokees, taking the first set 25-13. The Lady Cherokees did not give up easy as they battled in the second set, but still came up short to our Lady Cats 25-23. The Lady Cats came out and won the last set 25-13, sweeping in 3 straight sets to win the match, making it a great night to be a Wildcat. This brings both the JV and the varsity Lady Cats to an 8-2 record for the season, also with the same record in district play. Coach Sarah Friedley is off to a great start in her first year as head coach for the Lady Cats. Our next action will be Tuesday night, September 21st, for both JV and varsity up against the Clark Range Lady Buffaloes at the MHS Troy Faust Memorial Gym. This will be senior night also and will be broadcast on the Monterey Sports Network. They will also be hosting at the MHS Troy Faust Memorial Gym against Coalfield in the last home game of the regular season on Thursday, September 23rd. Both games next week will start the JV action at 5:30 Central Time. Come out and support Coach Freely and his great group of young ladies in their last home games and show our Monterey pride. Go Wildcats. Sounds like if you want to get in and see some of the great action from the JV and varsity volleyball squads, this is the week to do it.
Got 2 more nights. You got
Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday
You got Clark Range.
And you said that the
Thursday.
Monterey Sports Network is going to be up there broadcasting.
Yep.
We got that.
Somebody is.
Well, we won't have our cameraman. He's going to have to be out and doing other extracurricular activities,
like yelling at younger boys.
Yeah, with a JV
basketball,
middle school.
Yep.
Which is we're going to talk about that here in a second. As soon as as Ray gets up here, we'll talk about it. But the Lady Wildcats went over to Clark Range, the way I understand it, and swept them 3-0.
Well, 8-2 record
over there.
You're taking care of business,
right? They lost the first game to Van Buren County, and I'm not sure exactly where the other loss came in, but they have definitely picked it up. It's like you said, the last 5 matches, JV hadn't been beat at Sept.
That's impressive,
and that's sowing some seed for next year. So
it is. So everybody needs to get out and support them. Go watch a game.
Yes, sir. Sometimes when I drink a little water, I get kind of strangled. I had to turn the mic off there just a minute.
It's okay. Some people just do it right in the mic, but it's okay.
Well, we try to avoid that if we can, by all rights. Look at, of course, we're in Double-A now. We're not in Single-A anymore. But look at the players that Rockwood's got out there, Wayne. How many they got? 50?
Yeah,
40.
They're probably
40?
Pretty comparable to ours.
It's close to what we got.
It's very comparable. Yeah.
Of course, we're going to go over this in one of the other segments, but this program has a long history getting in the playoffs, and I think they've got like 11 straight playoff appearances, and some of those in Double-A. They were in Single-A when they won the state. I think it's back in 1975, 1976. But they've done well. If we get out of here with a win, guys, we've done good.
You got to play it for out on the field.
Exactly. They got to be disciplined. Of course, we know they're coming in with a wing tee, and they don't throw the ball a whole lot. But when they do, number one, if he's open, it's bad news for the other team. So we got to watch number one, and that is Jaden Hannibal. He's a 5'6", 120-pound senior, and can motor.
Good.
There he is down there on the field, right there on the 30-yard line.
So, take it for what it's worth. I see we have a full crew of officials, it looks like.
There's a bunch of them down there, ain't there?
I'm not sure, but I need to check into it. I think you can either have 7 or 5 referees at a game.
So they got 7.
You can pay a little bit more to get the extra 2. That's what I believe. I got to find out on that, but I know some referees. I can find out
exactly
and find out. But I know you can get a lot of regional games. You'll see the bigger squads of referees.
We got 7 down there tonight.
You don't want anything to be lost.
Absolutely.
In a regional game.
Don't have instant replay in high school yet, so you definitely need the eyes on the field. Looks like Coach Hughes is down there right in the middle of all those 7 refs.
It's I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's humid here. I feel like it's very humid.
Cloudy.
It could be
muggy, sticky.
I think you may see some boys hit the ground tonight with some cramps.
Maybe cramps.
It feels like a.
So what are you saying? The team,
I think you're gonna see some cramps tonight.
The team with the best endurance.
So the team that's got the momentum. I'm just saying.
And conditioning, maybe.
Conditioning.
It's going to play in this.
It'll show, and then the other team, I feel like, could probably take advantage of that and fall to the ground and grab their leg.
We'll see.
It could be.
Of course, we're in the fifth. Is it fifth game of the season? Well, we are in the fifth. I think Rockwood, this is their fourth game.
Yeah, they had a COVID game.
They're had a COVID game. Their win came against Oliver Springs, a single A school, which we know very well, and won that game. They got beat by Sunbright in overtime. Wasn't that what Coach Paul told us? Coach K, they call
Coach K.
So it's neither. Well, we've been proven. I mean, last week we got proven with Stone Memorial. I mean, a 4A school.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Larry Wiley
told
me about all that speed that they had. Well, I think he told me down on the field. He said we ain't seen this kind of speed since South Pitt. So we held our own with them. I mean,
we did.
Football is a game of inches.
I also felt like we didn't show all of our cards that night.
We didn't.
You don't want to. If there's a good case for a good loss, that's a good loss.
Well, just between me and you and the gate post and Larry Wiley up here.
And whoever listens on YouTube, yeah.
We won that game. We won that game. I'm 4A and 2A school. They got 952 students. We got 395. I thought we played well, and in my book, it was a win. So that brings us up to this game tonight, folks. We're going to take another break here just a second, and hopefully some of our other crowd will be up here. If not, me and Wayne will hold the fort down. We got another probably 30 minutes before the game starts, and
probably about 25 until pregame.
We'll be right back as soon as we hear a word from our sponsors.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
Okay, Wildcat Nation, welcome back into the Tom Pemberton Stadium, the Civitan Field up here in Rockwood, Tennessee. Me and Mr. Wayne Brown is still holding the fort down, waiting on some of our people to get up here. Wayne, tell us a little bit about JV basketball. What's going on with all of them?
Well, there's some exciting things happening with JV basketball right now. JV is 5th and 6th grade. We're playing at Burks Elementary School for the first time in over almost 6 years, I believe. The Heather Tench is the new principal there, and she wants basketball and she wants sports back in the school. And we are blessed to be able to do that.
In the middle school?
Yes, Burks, that's at the middle school, yep. That's where they get bred and they get sent over to the big school.
Exactly. What's the difference between this year and last year about the JV schedule?
Well, the schedule this year is we got 10 games. Last year, because of obviously everything with the COVID and just the schedule in general, we only played 3 JV games last year. Really struggled all 3 games.
Well, in most of those, when they played right before the varsity game,
Yes. Yeah.
We covered some of those last year, I know.
Yeah. Most of the JV games all of them were before the regular junior high games. This year, these are going to be standalone 5th and 6th grade games, girls and boys,
right,
at the Burke School. The first game will be actually in Burke's on Tuesday night. We have Gordonsville coming
up the mountain.
Yep. So just when you think you get rid of Gordonsville, we decided to schedule them for basketball. But that's good. That's the kind of kids I want to play.
Unfortunately, they're going to be around.
At this age, I want to play teams like Gordonsville.
That's going to test your merit. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about how hadn't you played a couple games so far?
Yeah. So far, we are 2 games in. We're supposed to be in 3 games, but Gordonsville was supposed to come Tuesday night. They had some problems with some football kids and just a little short-handed because of football. So they ended up rescheduling for Saturday, September 25th in the early afternoon to reschedule that game. So right now we've played 2 games. Currently the girls are 0-2. The boys are 1-1. Dustin Agee is the girls coach.
Right.
Most of his girls have really never played basketball before. So he's got a very green squad, and he's done very well with them.
Most of the squad last year from the junior high were 8th graders, correct?
Yes.
Most of the starters.
Boys for sure, yes. Well,
I'm talking
the
about girls.
Yeah. They lost a lot of girls last year in the junior high.
So he's kind of rebuilding, and of course the junior high coach from last year, I still can't think of her name. Farley, yeah. She is the new girls coach
for the high school.
High school, yeah.
Yep, Michelle Farley.
Michelle, yeah. We tried to think about that coming up here, and me or Wayne.
So, and there will be your difference between this year and years in past. Now we've got these JV kids that are getting games and practice time in. We've practiced 5 days a week for a few weeks now.
So what does that do? What does that do as far as helping the high school team?
Well, you start at JV, you start getting them the dribble. Our first practice, half our kids couldn't hit a left-handed layup. They couldn't dribble. They would shoot a free throw, shoot it over the goal. I mean, when I say over the goal, I mean over the backboard.
Wow.
From a free throw shot.
So was they a little excited or what?
Oh, well, there are a lot of that haven't really played competitive basketball. A lot of them are very green, very little rec ball experience. But we have 2 boys that have played very competitive AAU basketball that has really helped the boys come a long ways. And with the girls, Dustin has had them in all summer doing shoot-arounds, just getting them in the gym. And that's what you need. That you start them in 5th and 6th, you get them in the gym. Then when they go to 7th and 8th, they're getting ready for that. And then by that time, they're ready to go to the big school.
You have them prepared for the next step up.
Yes, and that's the way we're doing it. We are trying to prepare them for it. Right now, these 5th and 6th graders for junior high. And then when junior high starts after here shortly, when football season ends, we're going to start preparing them, to be ready to go make that leap to the high school level.
So it's sort of like the Major League Baseball. Don't they have farm systems?
They kind of, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So that's what basketball is doing. That's awesome. And of course, all the off season that the girls and boys do. What is it? AAU?
Yes. Travel basketball. Yeah.
Travel basketball.
Yep.
Don't we have somebody pretty close to Monterey Sports Network that helps out with some of that?
Maybe.
I think Neil Markham has a team.
Neil does. Yeah. Neil does.
Really didn't want to mention that, but we have to. No, we pick on Neil. He's done a great job, and he's kind of filled us in as far as some of the up and coming athletes that's getting ready to come in junior high and high school, actually.
Yeah.
So,
and like I said, the girls, Dustin's done a very good job with, the limited experience those girls have had. They're 0-2, but I can tell you there was a drastic difference between game 1 and game 2.
We all know that when you're rebuilding the team and you're trying to get your nucleus up and going, the score don't matter, the record don't matter. It's how they play.
Yep.
You know, if just like we'll talk about it here in a minute, but the Coach Brad Swafford's football team for junior high, they've got better every game. And they looked really good last night against Jackson County and come up a little short on a couple of big plays. But any coach that I've talked to says if the players, if they give their all and play the best they can play, the record and score really don't matter. It's all about learning and getting better.
Yes.
You know, because one of these games, they're going to fire up and they're going to be really good and they're going to beat somebody.
Yep.
So that's what we're looking
and
at.
That's why we need the town to come out and support these kids when we start playing at home on Tuesday night against Gordonsville. Come out and support them. I guarantee you're going to be pleasantly surprised at what little 5th and 6th grade boys and girls can do.
Absolutely. And you're going to keep on reporting that on our Facebook page too, ain't you, Wayne?
Oh, absolutely. I try to. I didn't get this last Monday's game. We were in Pine Haven. If you know where that is, that's north of York School.
That's over in the middle of nowhere.
We both the girls and boys lost. We had the lead. The boys had the lead going into halftime. Coming out of the halftime, we had a boy get in foul trouble really early, and we paid for it on the boards. They really out rebounded us. You know.
Yeah, but tell you what 8-point difference.
Yeah, we were up pretty good, and
a couple of shots would have made a difference in that game. That's for sure.
Rebounding, that was what we were missing. You know, it was Tanner got into foul trouble very early in the third, and he had to sit, and it opened up the backside. They wore us out on the rebounds, and that's what.
Well, I mean, second game in 10-game season, so you got a lot to work on. It sounds like.
Oh, there's so much to work on, but they have also come. It's night and day from 2 weeks, about a month ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, as long as they're improving and they're giving their all, you can't ask for nothing no better.
Nope.
You know,
like I can't say it enough. You know, we need the fans there Tuesday night to support this group of kids. They're the future. You know, 4 or 5 years from now, they're the ones that's going to be in high school. So.
Well, we're going to go to a break right quick, folks. We got another one of our team that come in the press box up here, and so we're going to turn him loose here in just about a minute. But listen to some of our sponsors while we make our arrangements here.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. I can't. There we go. Well, I'm starting to hear. I had the wrong ones. We're going again. You got to watch me over here. That's
Rick,
why.
How long has he been doing this?
Just a year.
Not long enough. I would think.
Yeah, not long enough. Hey, it's Monterey Sports Network. We're here on the Civitan field at the Tom Pemberton Stadium in Rockwood, Tennessee, and we are about 20 minutes or so before game time. The crew's starting to roll in here. My name's Neil Markham. Doing play-by-play tonight. To my left, I've got the producer, Rick McNeil, always on the boards and watching what we do. Tonight, I'm joined by Sam Lee. Sam?
Sam Ray Lee is here.
Sam Ray Lee.
Present and accounted
for. I got you.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I made that mistake last week, but this is Ray Lee is with us tonight. And we've got Michael Cooper coming in. He's with traffic, I think, running just a few minutes behind, but he's here. We've got Wayne Brown on camera outside, so we should be able to get a pretty good view of what's going on tonight. We're super excited to have everybody listening. If you get a chance, reach out to us on social media. We'd love to hear from you. And we're going to get ready to play a pretty tough Rockwood Tigers team. I've not heard a whole lot about them other than they've got an outstanding running back.
Yeah, a bunch of record doesn't look, judging from the record, isn't necessarily what you need to go by, but they don't have a good record coming in. But they are a tough physical football team, and just the eyeball test, looking out on the field during warm-ups, they fit the eyeball test. We're going to have to come ready to play physical, sound football, and hopefully come out with a win. You never know in football. You never know. You got to play hard and come out ready.
That is exactly right, Ray.
They run a wing tee. Don't pass a whole lot. I've seen them pass some, but they can. And they've got some breakaway receivers we're going to have to cover.
You're going to have to play good defense. And you mentioned running the wing tee. They're going to have to set the edge good and not let that get
turn that runner back in.
Exactly, turn back in to the rest of the defense but also those cutback lanes, because that's where we had a little bit of trouble last week against Stone Memorial.
Exactly,
they hit some of those cutback and got big yardage where they shouldn't have. They set the edge, but they didn't cover the cutback lanes, and so it hurt us a little bit at times last week.
When you cover the wing tee, the main two players on the offensive team is those two guards.
Yeah.
If you cover those guards and watch those guards are going to lead you to the ball, you have to be disciplined on linebackers for sure, because sometimes you're going to take the fake, and when you do, it's going to be wide open up the middle. And we played the wing tee for how many years now?
We've done that once, I think. 1 year,
time or two, yeah.
One or two times in our life, we've seen that.
So it's not nothing that we really hadn't seen. They have a 3-4 defense they run. They got 3 down linemen. They bring the 2 outside linebackers up like defensive ends. And they're bookends too. I'm telling you, they're a good team, a good test for Monterey for sure.
Exactly.
It's going to be a really good game.
Well, moving up from 1A to 2A, I mean, this is typically a strong 2A team we're going to play here tonight. So we're excited about seeing exactly how our boys will match up.
Exactly. I mean, first trip up here, on the road, big region game for us tonight. Monterey fans have turned out so far. People are still filing in. Rockwood's got a good crowd. The band is marching onto the field right now. So, football time is in the air, baby.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I see our boys over there hanging out on the hill to the left of where we're standing. Looks like they're in all white tonight. So white pants, white jersey, little purple and black trim. They'll look pretty sharp out there on that green field tonight.
Baby, be sharp.
That's exactly right. We are going to take just a short break here and allow them to play the national anthem. We'll keep talking until that time comes, but when you hear us go quiet, you'll know what we're doing. Hey, we're joined by Michael Cooper with us here in the box. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm back at my old stomping grounds down here.
Is this your old stomping grounds?
Yeah, I'm from Ray County, so it's about 30 minutes down the road. Played here in middle school. It's been a while.
Yeah, wow. Tell us a little bit about what's going on up here.
Man, Rockwood's got a rich tradition of winning, so Monterey better be ready for a fight tonight.
Well, that's kind of what we understand. That's we're building a new tradition at Monterey, and we're super excited about it. We're about to get the call here to go quiet as their band performs, so we're going to be quiet for just a few minutes, and we'll be back with you in just 1 minute.
Thank you. Now playing our national anthem by the Rockwood High School marching band.
And here we go. We're back live. About 13 more minutes here, and we're going to get off to live football action on the field. We're super excited. Coop over here, my man Michael Cooper, has got some information he's going to relay to us. Mike, what do we have him?
So tonight's the first meeting between these two schools, according to Coach T for the last 20 years. Rockwood's head coach, John Webb, is in his 26th season with the Tigers. Under his leadership, Rockwood has made the playoffs 18 years and 12 seasons in a row since 2009. They have made a total of 31 postseason appearances and won a state championship in 1976, who was quarterbacked by Mark Pemberton, who now coaches at Ray County. The Tigers are 1-2, 0-0 in the region, are off to a sputtering start this season, losing 2 straight to AAA teams coming in tonight's game, and their lone win was a winless over Oliver Springs just down the road. Tonight's game with our Cats is the first region game of the season. According to Coach T, the Tigers are ranked 41st and Max Prep 22nd. Rockwood is averaging 25 points per game on offense and allowing 22 points per game on defense. The team is led by underclassmen as there are 12 seniors, 12 juniors, 10 sophomores, and 7 freshmen. Our Cats are 3-1, 1-0. Had a heartbreak last week. 7-6 loss to Stone on Friday night against a 4A school. As we all know, football is a game of inches, and had the football fell in the Cats' way in a couple of plays, the Wildcats would have won that game. Hopefully not, they'll be able to catch the ball. Monterey has made 23 playoff appearances since the school was established, with 8 straight seasons and advancing to the semifinals in 2014. The 8-in-a-row playoff run has been under head coach Scott Hughes' leadership, and the Cats are eyeing another playoff berth this season. The Wildcats are currently ranked 8th according to Coach T, and 15th in Max Preps and 2A rankings, first time in 2A. Tied with several teams, and at number 3 according to Coach T, and are ranked 14th in the state according to Max Preps. The Cats average 21 points per game and giving up only 6 points. It's a stout defense, and that ranks them 16th best defense according to Coach T's, with best defenses. That includes all Tennessee schools. This matchup should be a good test for both teams, as each offense averaged 3 TDs per game. However, the determining factor of this game could be the Cats' third-ranked AA defense. So, that's the lineup for tonight. Should be interesting. Rich history of Rockwood football. Been over the years. Got a lot of good talent. Talent always seems to find its way here. Should be super interesting, and we can introduce the cheerleaders if you want.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about something else here.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Lee over here has got some information for us. He's going to lay on us.
Dun-na-na, dun-na-na.
There you go.
There you go.
I feel that Stuart Scott now. Just a little bit. Hey, on the way up here, I talked to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pokey Looper, the head golf coach at Monterey High School. Just a little update on what's going on with the golf team. They are headed into district play on Monday down at the Golden Eagle Golf Club. They're led by Landon Raines on the boys' team. He's a freshman. Really good, solid player. Pokey was telling me he shot a 38 in the practice round on the back nine just yesterday. And also earlier this week, they had 2 matches. They ended up splitting. They played 2 schools each day. Monday they played Cannon County and Clark Range at Monterey. They beat both of them, and then they played York, and the other team just slips my memory, but York beat them on Tuesday. They lost that one narrowly, but 3-1 overall on the week is pretty good headed into district play. And Pokey was talking about he expects Landon to make the region tournament. Also, they have a girls golfer. She's in the 11th grade, I believe. He expects her to also make the region. As far as team-wise goes, they would have to have a pretty decent showing. They've got a chance. Not that it's beyond possibility, but they're going to have to go out and play well on Monday to be able to qualify as a team for the region. So, and also a little plug-in, I am the new head junior high golf coach, and we start in the spring. So if any of you guys that have children out there, boys or girls listening, that are interested in playing golf, we will announce that at Burt's Elementary and also at the junior high level as far as when spring practice starts, having tryouts and get some kids out there and having a schedule this spring, usually through the month of April. And then also a little update on our boys and girls 5th and 6th grade teams. We both had one game this week. Earlier this week, also heartbreaker to Pine Haven. It was a good road test, good strong team for the boys. The girls also got beat. Both teams came out and played hard. Continue to work hard. We play next week at Martin on Monday, and then Tuesday we have our first home game. So be on the lookout at the Burt's Elementary website on the schedule and times, and please come out and support us as we open up 5th and 6th grade basketball at Burt's for the first time in over 6 years.
Well, that's exciting right there, just knowing that basketball is back there on the mountain, especially at that age group. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fun. The kids are learning, playing hard. But, again, to continue on, we got to have kids come out each year. So we got to show a little more interest, get some more kids out next year and the years following to keep the program going, so we can build up to the high school level, and have some Monterey kids that are up there represent Monterey. We have some transfers coming in. We're just as proud of them. But
right.
You would also like to have some of the homegrown kids up there also as much as possible.
And as well as I do, that's what it takes. You've got to start in a small group with some kids, get them excited, get more kids involved, and then it just kind of builds upon itself. And that's what we've lacked for a long time.
It is. I mean, over 6 years we haven't had a 5th, 6th grade boys or girls team. So, that's a big void whenever compared to the Cookeville schools and even surrounding counties. They have those teams. So they're starting off younger. Not that they're necessarily any better than we are, but the younger you start, the more play you get. So it makes a huge difference. And, just playing at that age makes a big difference.
That's exactly right. You know as well as I do that, not necessarily comparing ourselves to the schools that are in our county, but the schools that we have historically played, the single A schools and the double A schools that we played, they have those feeder programs, and you can tell the difference.
Exactly.
So,
just playing young, it helps experience-wise. You're going to have, they're not going to look good. They're going to look bad, but it's rather looking bad now versus looking bad later and not having those good teams as you grow. So you get the bad stuff out of the way and you learn as you go. So it's a positive thing, and it's just growing. That's all it is. It's like going through school. You grow each year. You get smarter. You get better. So it's the same thing with any sport. The younger you start, the better off you'll be.
And there's always opportunity to move to Monterey and stay in Monterey and keep your kids in school in Monterey.
Why would you go anywhere else? Like, you're going to go to Upperman and Cookeville. You're never going to make a state championship unless, sorry, you're just not going to, especially in football.
Yeah.
You got to play Alcoa. You got to play Maryville. Not going to happen.
Exactly right.
Go to Monterey. You play Trousdale. You play Rockwood. You got a chance every year.
Easier path to the title
than the other schools.
Without a doubt.
And we were just talking about, I don't know if you heard us talking, Michael, I know you were busy doing something, but we were just talking about how we don't match up. We try not to match up with Cookeville and Upperman. We try to match up with those schools that we traditionally play, the 1A and 2A schools. Yeah. And that's where we've got the growth we got to make. We got to make huge growth steps here.
Well, in football right now, I don't think Cookeville wants to play us. We might beat them, so don't those bragging rights over the rest of the county.
Don't overload Coach Hughes and what he's got to go through right now. I don't know that he wants to. He wants to hear that right now.
Well, not right now, exactly. But they did have a good showing against Baxter, Upperman, and the Jamboree.
Yeah.
We're building something too. The new high school, Berks, and the new high school in Monterey are second to none, facility-wise. Brand new schools. What better place to come and go to school and raise your kids, and good staff, good support system. Monterey Sports Network covering all the events. What more could you ask for?
I agree.
I'm kind of puzzled by it myself. The thing about it, I hear a lot, and Ray, you'll know when I say this, and I know Michael will too, but you hear people say, well, do they teach the same stuff? Well, teachers are held to a certain level, and they have to educate students to the state level, not to the Putnam County level or to the Cookeville comparison level or the Upperman comparison level. They have certain standards, so you're getting valuable education when you have your kids at school.
Yep.
And it's no different than if they went to Upperman or Uffelman or not Uffelman. What was the other? Cornerstone. Middle school. Yeah. Sorry, they were. Didn't they have an old one down there? They had an old Upperman, like elementary or something.
They did. Oh,
or do they still do?
Remember they do have an elementary and then Cornerstone, and then it goes up into the middle school. Actually,
right. Cornerstone's middle. Because when I'm coached, I played Cornerstone middle.
Baxter Primary.
Baxter Primary. That's it.
There you go. We'll get it together between three of us. We ought to be able
to figure it out sooner or later. But it's great too. Monterey smaller, you get better student-to-teacher ratios there also.
And just as much opportunity as in Monterey there is in Cookeville. I'm sorry, but opportunities are all there if you want them.
They say, what about scholarships and that kind of stuff? Students in Monterey get scholarships like any other high school and any other school around.
Exactly.
We just don't make a lot of noise about what our kids are doing. So I know that, for instance, I know of a kid that graduated and got $46,000 a year to go to school in college from Monterey. So you don't discount what can go on at these schools, and if you're listening and you want to get part into it and be part of it, we'd be more than happy to welcome you to the area and show you around and kind of teach you the ropes. It's a great place to live, and it's a great place to raise a family.
Come to the top of the mountain. No other place you'd rather be.
Exactly. Another plug, we got Craig Morgan in a few weeks coming up having a concert in Monterey, downtown Monterey. What is the date on that? I cannot remember. I apologize. I'm putting you guys on the spot.
Is it October 7th?
I think
somewhere around October.
It was around Standing Stone Day.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Weekend,
yep.
I believe, which would be October 7th.
That's another good day too.
That's You can't beat it. You can't beat it at all. So
here come the procession of the teams here. We appreciate Ray jumping in here with us. He's going to keep stats, and he'll be back at halftime with us.
Hey, let's go Cats.
Later on. That's exactly right. Go Cats! But we will be live with them here and keep going. And here comes I want to keep saying Ray County, but that's not where we're at. We're here at Rockwood High School.
Close enough. You're about 30 minutes down the road.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say to me. 30 minutes down the road. Listen, hey, from what I understand, they groom their talent here. They're walking in front of their home bleachers here. I'm just not sure Monterey's not going to keep up tonight.
Rockwood's got some speed now.
I understand that. I'm just saying, I'm not sure. I don't know. Do they play tough 2A schools right here?
Well,
do they go over East Tennessee and play some of those other ones?
They play Fulton. They play, you play Austin East. You play other schools like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing against Kingston in your hometown. It's a big rivalry in itself.
Oh,
Rockwood's won a couple of those games.
Wow. I would think Rockwood would be behind on some of those. From what I understand, their wing tee offense has been something to kind of really pay attention to, and we'll know what our defense stacks up to here in just a short few minutes. We've got about 40 seconds before kickoff, but the captains are about to meet at the field. Looks like they've got a couple of junior captains, maybe some elementary school kids coming out to go with them, but from what I understand, they're fast and they're quick, and the wing tee offense is something to be ready for.
Yeah, they do a lot. They try to draw your attention on different things. They got a little window dressing, and the thing is, you got to keep discipline. Keep the ends in. Make sure you're pushing everything. Try to push it to the outside, and then to make sure your corners stay at home.
That's exactly right. Looks like our captains are out on the field. That looks like number 20, Logan Sparks. This is the first time he's dressed out this year, by the way. He's not played a game this year. He's been hurt.
He's going to be excited.
And number 53, Grant Hoover's on the field. Looks like number 1, Chandler Bowden's out there. And number 60, Logan Davis, is out on the field as captains for the Monterey High School. The Wildcats are definitely going to be strong. It looks like from here, though, we look fairly good size.
We do. We look like we match up okay.
Yeah, I think we will match up all right. I think we're just going to have to be super careful, like I said, about offensive threats that they have. And I'm sure Coach Hughes has done his homework, and they will be disciplined tonight. We'll just see what happens. They've reset the clocks. They're trying to get the here they're making the call. Looks like Rockwood declines, so they're going to kick. And looks like Monterey's going to receive. Starting off, that's a smart thing. If I had home field advantage, I'd probably want to do that as well. But we'll see what happens here in just a few minutes. We are about to get kicked off here. They're trying to do a little bit of a resemblance of a UT program with the tee in the middle of the field, and I'm sure they'll run through it and come into the...
Rockwood's won more in the last decade than Tennessee has, so I don't blame them.
Well, so whose tradition is it? Is that what you're saying?
I'm going to say it's tradition for Rockwood.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not knocking it at all. It's a neat tradition to have. But, they're going to let Monterey run through and do exactly what they're doing. Hey, currently we got 103 listeners or people that have checked in with us, 29 actual listeners going on, but 105 have checked in with us so far. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you get a chance, drop us a little message in the chat box. We will try to keep up with you tonight and watch for it, but they're waiting to let Monterey run through their banners, and they're just waiting to see here. Nope, we're going to let Rockwood come out first. And here comes Monterey right behind them. So we're going to wait and see what happens here. You know much about their numbering here?
I know a little bit. Number 1's the man to watch. Number 15, the running back, player of the week, first week of Knox area.
Really?
Yeah.
How many yards did he have in the first week?
I think he had 200s in the first week. He had 200 at least. I know that. It's a pretty big game. And then number 7, big kid. He plays tough on defense, comes in to block a lot of times, but I'm sure if it's goal line, it's the fridge is in, and they're going to take him in. And number 72, their lineman, really big kid. They're gonna run right behind him. They like to run right a lot of times.
Right.
But at the same time, window dressing, they're going to do some eye movement.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. I would assume Coach Hughes wants them to throw the ball a little more, because if they can stop the run game, they got a chance. But for Monterey, your defensive line is going to come out and set the tone tonight.
That's exactly right. We're going to have to come out with a strong defensive presence. We're also going to have to come out with a strong ground and pound presence. So you know who's going to get the ball a lot right here.
I think his name is
Thunder.
And
then there's Lightning also.
Ooh.
But we're talking about Mason Bowman and Michael Allred in the back positions for Monterey. Currently, it looks like we've got number 2 all the way back. That's Eli Sailors, and it looks like number 4, Mason Bowman. On the back line, on the middle line, it looks like Michael Allred and Chandler Bowden, and then we have our other 7 lined up. And we're getting set to kick off right here, guys. And here we go. The ball is in the air. Football time in Rockwood. And here comes, looks like Eli Sailors taking it right up in the middle. And he's getting caught. Yeah, we're going to have to watch out right there. Looks like we got to about the 34-yard line.
That's a pretty good run. Just get you some yards, get you good field position.
Just get started. Let's see what happens right here. We're going to come out here. Here comes Matthew Montgomery, the quarterback, to the huddle. He's going to call the first play. Make it fairly easy for him. There's Bowman in the background. We've already got 2 wideouts on the far side. And we know we're going to have plenty to block tonight. They've got 4 down linemen. And here comes Bowman around the edge. He's already cut up. Oh, they've already caught him there about the 37-yard line, roughly.
Pretty good run on the outside. If I'm Bowman, I'm going to try to cut it up and get a few more extra yards.
That's exactly right.
You can't dance with this team. You can't do it.
No, they're going to contain the edges and cut you back in. It looks like the receivers there that we had outside on the far side of the field from us, the 2 high-end receivers, we got to get a little more blocking out of them to be able to be successful in those kind of sweeping runs here.
Yeah.
Same kind of setup again. We're showing the same thing. And here's a screen pass to number 1, Chandler Bowden, and it looks like he gets out to about the 40. And we got about 3 yards before we can move the sticks right here.
If I'm Coach Hughes, I'm using that right there later on. Try to give a pump and go and see if you can get a few yards after that. But
the sticks didn't move much. Maybe it's 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5, roughly.
About 3rd and 5, it looks like.
Yeah. Here comes Monterey to the line of scrimmage.
This isn't a game. If you're not going to be physical, you're not going to be able to play tonight.
That's exactly right. And now we've reversed the pattern here. We've got 2 wideouts to the closest end to us, and here goes Mason Bowman right up the middle, and he's got more than enough for a first down. He makes it to the 40-yard line, and they're going to call him down. Look at that, 42.
Yeah, right there. I mean, Mason Bowman makes a big run. Grant Hoover, Colt right there already making an impact, and they double-team number 72 right off the bat.
Well, they have to. You got to be careful. Here's number 7 you mentioned earlier coming out of the game that is pretty strong on defense. He's over here talking to coaches for Rockwood, and let's see what happened. Monterey comes back to the line of scrimmage. A couple of wideouts on one side. Now, I'm not sure we don't spread them out all the way around and just see what happens. And Bowman gets it again. He cuts up the middle, and he bulldogs for another first down. And it looks like number 9 there takes the tackle for Rockwood, but that's moving the chains right there. Yeah. Bowman, we know, is going to be an excellent runner tonight. He's after his game from last week, I think he's ready for a game to go. All right, let's show what we got right here.
Just hang on to the football, buddy. I'm sure he got some tape around his hands, kind of like Friday Night Lights, and said, "Hey, I'm just going to hold it here for a little bit."
Just hold it in one spot right here. And got to start checking our sheets here. Oh, back to the line of scrimmage we go, Coop. What's going to happen right here? Got one in the backfield.
They're going to have
Carter.
A false start.
Legal procedure, maybe. False start. Against Monterey, losing 5 yards. So just started with a first down. That's huge.
If you are Coach Hughes, though, your offensive line's got to give you a little confidence right now. Especially early in the game, it's going to be good.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We backed up 5 yards, so here we go, repeating the down. It's 1st and 15, and we're coming right back at you. Here come our boys to the line of scrimmage. We're moving some papers around here. Here we go, guys. We're same kind of setup. Two wide receivers. We're looking to pass right here.
You got him on the corner.
There goes corner. Chandler Bowden lets one slip through his hands here right on the sidelines. He had him beat. And that's what we were talking about a minute ago. Coop, you pointed it out. That's exactly what we needed. And
little pump and go already, and I like that matchup right there. I think the corner and Chandler Bowden here are going to have a good matchup the rest of the night because I think they're going to try to exploit a little bit of their speed Monterey can match in the end zone when they get there, but
Right.
you're going to have to be able to throw the football a little bit if you're going to have a chance tonight.
And you know what? It's showing the arm strength of Matthew Montgomery right there. It did not look shy of getting one to him, so it's just a matter of catching the ball and keep moving. And here we go. We're back in 2nd and 15. We hand it off, and look who's running the ball there, number 8. That'd be Lightning, Michael Allred coming through, getting the first down right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Monterey now, you're excited. But I'll tell you what, number 1 for Rockwood, he's made 3 plays. Him and number 9 have been the playmakers right now.
Well, we have to put some blocking on those 2 kids and be ready to go here. We are in the purple zone right now, but
you got to be excited for that. Starting off the game, seeing how that goes.
Yeah, we're in the purple zone right here. We're allowed to get excited right here, especially if we push one in. We get some good blocking and we throw one in. That's going to be awful nice. Let's see what happens. Another handoff to Allred. He bounces to the outside. He cuts through and hits. He gives a lick. He doesn't take a lick down to the 13-yard line. Hey, listen, we wouldn't be able to do anything without great sponsors. The First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth sponsor. They've been awesome to us and take care of just about our every need. Monterey Drugs does our pregame show. And right now we're in the A1 Auto Repair first quarter. And we've already hit the purple zone, and that's Monterey Foods. Want fresh cut meat daily? Go to Monterey Foods.
Hey, can't beat it.
That's exactly right. Here we go. We're widening them out again. Now we're on both sides. Got one receiver on each side and still one in the backfield to run. And let's see what happens. It's a stutter step. Number 4 gets it, dives through. He's all the way down, it looks like, to about the 5-yard line right there.
Pretty good hard run.
It's a 7-yard run, right?
7-yard run by Mason Bowman. Already kind of making an impact. But number 55, the pulling guard, had a big block to make a little bit of a hole for Mason Bowman already.
Yeah, number 55 there. That's Hudson Thompson. He will definitely fill up some holes tonight. He's a junior, so you better keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, I mean,
all I can say, so he's back. He's been out. He's been injured. So here comes number 4 off to the side. That'd be Zadrian Fickey, Fickey. That's their quarterback. Maybe wide receiver, defensive back's what it said. He's kind of limping off the field.
Yeah, him and number 3 are the 2 guys in offense that you want to look for a little bit when they go in and out.
And here we go, 2 wide outs on the far side. They give it to Mason Bowman. He sweeps around the end, and he could get cut back, and it's going to be a touchdown walking in. He walks in. The run game seems to be really solid right now for Monterey, so that's a touchdown for Mason Bowman. And the VEC Volunteer Electric Co-op touchdown.
That was good blocking by Chandler Bowden that time, keeping the receiver.
He kept him busy.
Kept him busy, but man, what a cut! That's
exactly
the thing.
Right. Touchdown Cats, and here comes Abner Felix, number 22, the sophomore kicker. He's a lefty. He's going to try to put one through the uprights. And let's see what happens. A good snap. Nope, they stop. They throw it out there. Oh,
did he catch it? He did.
Yeah, number 12 catches it for 2. That would be Baby Borjas, Byron Borjas.
Please tell me we got that on tape. That might be. Hey, we're going to send that into a top 10 sports minute right there. Let's send that in.
There we go. And there we go. Now here comes the powerful offense for Rockwood. Let's see what happens. Our defense has got to be really tough tonight. Now I know that Hughes has really gone over it with our boys, but let's just see what they do. Let's see how they come out.
Yeah, I think this might be the first time you've got Monterey, honestly, full strength tonight, which is which is really interesting because we've not had them all season for the most part.
That's exactly right. We've been missing a few here and there, so we'll see. No timeouts yet. Here comes our Monterey guys getting ready to kick off. We're getting excited about them. I'm looking to see what our ends do here tonight. So I'm thinking we've got some pretty strong ends that have to contain the running game. So if they run away from number 10, he's going to be in pursuit the whole night.
Yeah, if you're Carter Charlton and Kevin, Borjas is right there with him.
Yeah.
You're going to have to stay and contain,
right?
Because they're going to come different ways. So as long as you stay contained, you can always get a chance. But
you're going to see big linemen coming at you. You're going to have to sweep the leg. No. And here's Abner Felix.
You're the best around, all right.
Yeah, here we go, and it's a pooch kick. Makes it to about the 30. They pick it up, and they're going to run. Looks like number 15 right there. That would be Dakota Waldo. He's the big running back for them. He's 5'9", 140 pounds.
He's not 140.
I'm sorry, 5'9", 190 pounds. Excuse me. I was seeing the wrong kid's name right here. You got to help me out with that, Coop. Keep me going straight right here,
I'm trying. But, man, I was like 140. He must be a muscular 140. I've never seen a 140 kid look like that.
Yeah, here comes number 35 in calling the play, giving it to number 4, the quarterback. And here they come. They're set up to – they're showing 2 receivers, a slot receiver, and then you've got one wide out on the low end, our side. And they're going to give wing T and try to get a sweep around the back. And there's –
man, look at him go.
Yeah, he's fast. That's 8 yards right there.
I like a little extra blocking right there. That may have to get Monterey going right there a little bit, number 8.
Well, I don't know if you noticed just then, but Grant Hoover was already in the backfield and cut the ball back into the field there. Right. So he might have saved them from having a touchdown if they would have got out and got some blocking. I'm going to say they're going to go far away from us right here. There's another – they got the wing T offense in the back.
You want to watch their pull and guard. It tells you exactly where they're going to go.
Backside and looks like the – number 18, the quarterback, they're going to give him a first down. That's the number 15 for Rockwood running the ball, getting a first down. I think they're going to move the chains on that one.
We're going to have to stay home. If you're Kevin, watch for a screen at some point come to that side. They're going to pull everybody that way, so just be ready.
That's exactly right. There's big number 18, Matthew Montgomery in the middle there. Looks like they are calling for a timeout. Nope. First down is what they're signaling. I thought they were giving us a timeout right here. First down for Rockwood. We kind of knew that's what was going to happen right here. Now, let's see. Quarterback comes over. Nope. A little running back there. Receiver comes over and gets the play from coach. Number 1. That's Jaden Hannibal. Yeah. Let's see here. Now they're showing 2 guys in the back and a slot receiver and 2 wideouts on each side, one on each side. And number 1 gets around the corner, and here's Mason Bowman cutting him back. And they're going to get him for a big loss right here. Yep, and that's exactly what they're going to call. They're going to show him what's up right there. That's a huge loss by the All-State lineman right there. Number 53, Grant Hoover, comes in. That is a gigantic loss for Rockwood. That's 25 yards. They're at 2nd and 25 right here.
Good job by Grant Hoover. Just continued to pursue. But, man, Hannibal, if he gets loose one time, he's going to go.
I expect that tonight. I expect him to be able to get loose. It's not going to be a contained game all night. They're going to score. So,
but excellent job by the defensive line and linebackers just staying home, watching what's going on.
And here we go. We've got 3 down linemen and 1 defensive end showing here. We're looking what's happening. They're looking to pass right here. Screen pass to number 9. He's got to make up some ground. They're going to knock him out of bounds about the 42-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13 roughly. Let's see what happens here.
If Coach Hoos calls a blitz, I'm going to assume they're going to, Rockwood's going to be ready for that. They're going to assume it's going to come.
Yeah.
They're going to have that screen race. So our corners and safety have got to be right there.
Yep, he picked up some good yardage right there. 12-yard run for him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the backfield. Here comes number 7. We were talking about him doing some blocking. That's Gerard Hannibal. This is like brothers there, Jaden Hannibal and Gerard Hannibal. And I'm wondering if number 7's going to run the ball right here. They need to cut his legs out from under him, is all I can say. And they're
probably going to have a rollout situation.
Looks like timeout Rockwood. And here we go right here. That's Holcomb Realty timeout sponsor.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
If
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair
Here we go,
needs
guys.
you may
We're
have,
back
from
to
wiper
live
blades
action.
to major
Rockwood
engine
already on the
repair.
line of
They
scrimmage, and here comes Monterey out. They're showing 4 wideouts here. 2 on the high end, 1 slot receiver, and 1 on the low end. They got 2 slot receivers now. And they're trying to hold off 2 people on Carter Charlton. There's
That's a heck of a throw.
And there's an interception by number 12. That would be number 12 right there, Byron Borjas. Baby Borjas comes in and gets him an interception tonight. And there we go. That'll definitely swing some momentum towards the field for Monterey right here.
I honestly thought the Grant Hoover tipped the ball, but when he got it off,
I don't think he
going.
did. I think it was a good pass.
It was
just he had a little bit of extra help. They if you notice, key blocking had 2 guys on number 10 to keep Carter Charlton contained and keep him from getting to the quarterback. If they would only had 1, I think Carlton would have been there with him. Here we come right here, guys. We got 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Mason Bowman in the backfield. They're going to give the ball to Bowman and let him run. He's going to get about 3 yards before they take him down. 2nd and 7.
I'd like to see Mason Bowman come to the wide side of the field, maybe have a reverse on the opposite, let him over pursue and keep him going on. Let Michael Allred take the other way.
Or number 2 there. Eli Sailors could do the same as well. And you still have some running guys on the bench that still have not even made it into a game yet. So here they come again, 4 wideouts again, showing the same kind of setup. 1 lone back in the backfield. And here comes 1 in motion. They're going to give it to number 20. He's going to get outside. Sparks gets his legs cut out from under him. Number 1 runs up and gets a
Hannibal.
Yeah.
Right there. And again, making plays.
Yeah. That's what it's about. They're seeing that and reading it well. He's almost playing like a middle linebacker spot.
He's your spy. He's like, whichever which way they go, just pursue it and just keep going because everybody else should be blocked.
So it looks like they had 2 guys in the back, almost like safety set up. And then he plays a spy role and just comes right in. Let's see what happens right here. Now they're showing a little different setup. Let's see how they end up being. 3 guys on the line. They're running 1 out, giving a break. Number 54 comes in the game for Rockwood. And here we go. Monterey snapping the ball again. We're looking to pass right here.
Oh, good pass.
It's a long pass all the way to Chandler Bowden. He catches. That's for more than a first down to the 33-yard line. We throw the ball for, 30 yards right there, guys.
That's for the first time in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When you catch a football, look what happens. Nice job by Chandler Bowden.
There we go. Nice job, Bowden.
And, Montgomery, again, showing his arm strength. This is something else that you can add a dimension to your offense.
Yep. Currently, we're just showing we can play with just about anybody, and that's what we were really concerned with. I think some of the guys on the radio here were thinking, like, are we going to be able to hang with some 2A teams? Well, it looks like we should be able to do that without any problems. Here we are in the backfield again. Mason Bowman gets it, dances around, gets caught by a big lineman. He might get a yard out of that.
Big number 7 right there, the other Hannibal brother just coming in.
That's exactly right. The Hannibal brothers are alive and well here in Rockwood. It looks like the sun's gotten down completely. We're getting into a little darker looking night, and it's football time here in Rockwood.
Get a little cooler.
I love the Wildcats that come to the Tiger Den.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. It is a cat fight on the field, and here we go. We got 1 lone back and 3 receivers on the far side. We hand off the ball. Nope, looks like Matthew Montgomery kept it, and he's trying to push, and they're going to keep blowing the whistle there. He barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. That's not going to work against these big guys for Rockwood. Their line's tough, man.
Yeah, man, their defensive line they're making plays when they have to, but Monterey's whenever Rockwood's called to play, Monterey's been able to counter that.
That's exactly right. We see a matchup. We need to go after it. It's 3rd and 9 right here. And here comes Monterey back to the line of scrimmage. Now let's see what happens here.
I'm going to guess probably a screen right here.
Screen pass.
Yep.
They've got to have more than a screen pass, I believe. One spy trying to blow in. They're going to pass the ball long again. It's a first down. That's first down to Chandler Bowden, and he gets a first down. That's 2 catches for Bowden tonight already. That's pretty impressive for him.
It's a good job by Chandler Bowden. Just get to the sticks, catch it, and move upfield.
That's exactly right. Hey, we're in the first quarter, and we're at A1 Auto Repair first quarter sponsor. It's about to wind down within 50 seconds, and we're going to be headed off to the second. Right now, your score is 8-0.
Threw a little
Monterey Wildcats
2-point conversion there. That came out of nowhere.
I know. The passing game's alive tonight. Look out, guys. Yeah,
Yep.
Look like the pass. All right, now Eli Sailors played a little in middle school. I think he played a little bit of quarterback here and there.
I think he did too. I mean,
here's Bowman getting outside. Number 15 gets on him. He might get a yard. Number 15, Dakota Waldo, getting a tackle there right around the waist and pulling him down to the ground. He's moved right in. That's 190 pounds you got to drag down the field.
That's a good region matchup for next year too. You get him for one more year.
Yeah.
15-4. Just keep it rolling.
That's right. We're in the purple zone. That's the Monterey Foods purple zone. We're 19 yards from catching the touchdown here. We're going to swap ends of the field and go into the second quarter where we have Taze Muffler, your second quarter sponsor.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Taze Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Taze Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
And here we go, starting the second quarter. And starting out, it looks like we're on the 19-yard line. We got 19 yards to go. It's 2nd and 9 right here. We got a big first down just a second ago. Chandler Bowden catches a nice one and gets a first down for Monterey.
Kind of look like we've gone to the stack formation here.
Well, it looks like we're showing a little different wrinkle. And here goes, look here, quarterback to the far side. He gets his ankles rolled up, but they're not going to take him down easy. He's a big boy. He is not going to go down easy. That's down to about the 9-yard line right there.
Good job selling the fake and just keep going. And it's a really good job of Montgomery just making a play when you have to.
Yeah, and you never know when Thunder and Lightning are going to show up. Thunder was out of the game. Here comes Lightning. He's making his presence known. It looks like a huge running play to the far side away from us.
Yep.
And they turn right around and little keeper and rolls for a few yards.
Looks like we got a freshman tandem in there, Colt and Cyrus, in there together for the first time.
Listen, that's exactly what we need.
They're going to go. I think you're going to just straight up the middle and see if Mason Bowman make a play.
Well, we're not going for straight up the middle right here. Mason Bowman goes right in. He easily gets a first down and extra right there. He's going to get a first down easily down to about the 9-yard line, it looks like. And here we go. First and goal. We're in the purple zone, Monterey Foods purple zone. Touchdowns brought to you by who else but the VEC Electric Co-op. We're expecting one right here.
Yeah.
We just get a little bit of motion running going right here. We might just blow right in for another one. Plus that stagger step and starting the way that Bowman runs, it's just hard to hang on to him. And he can accelerate really fast. Now we're loaded back up the same way with a heavy presence. And here goes Bowman up the middle, and he's going to get a touchdown. That's in the end zone. That's a volunteer electric co. They're not – oh, no, they didn't signal him for one. He makes it into the end zone. It looked like he walked into the end zone from here.
So it's down at the 1. His knee touched.
No, down at the 4.
Oh, no.
3 or 4.
Looks like he just motioned for a touchdown. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, let's see what happens right here. Did they motion for a touchdown? Did they give him one? Yeah, we got Abner Felix in kicking. That we didn't see any officials flag one, but here's Abner Felix, the lefty sophomore, coming in, and boom, one's in the air, and that's up and good.
He missed one last week?
He did miss one. The only time he kicked a field goal, and it just barely went under the bar. So
really?
Yeah, Monterey jumps out here to a quick 15-0 lead in the second quarter. This is the Taze Muffler second quarter. We're going to run a spot real quick.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Taze Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Taze Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Back to you here. We're about to kick off again. Here comes Abner Felix to kick one down the field for Monterey. Monterey scores on their second drive here tonight, and it's a pooch kick about to the 30-yard line. They give it to number 5, it looks like. 15. Oh, that is 15. Couldn't see his number very well. I just saw a 5, but he got out. He's a big guy.
He's huge.
Look at the arms, man. Golly. Yeah.
They're growing big down here in the valley.
Yeah, they do. It's hard to tangle with a mountain cat, though. I don't know if you know that or not.
You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know when they're going to strike.
That's exactly right. They hide out and pounce.
That's right.
Just at the right time. Here we go. Here comes Rockwood back to the line of scrimmage, and they're loaded up. There's a whistle already.
Coach Hughes looks like he's a little angry right now. He didn't get his play call in that he needed.
Yeah, he's calling a timeout. The timeout sponsor tonight, Holcomb Realty.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud...
We're back live. They're back on the line of scrimmage. Here's Rockwood lined up. The wing tee again. They're going to run a little misdirection. Nope, it's right up the middle with big number 15. And he runs them down for 13 yards for a first down. He's over the 40-yard line, it looks like.
It's like Coach Webb's like, forget the shotgun. Let's just go back to old school wing tee.
That's exactly right. You're going to have to take the feet out from under 15 when he comes blowing through a line. We're going to have somebody step up as a linebacker tonight and work that line like they own it right here. Here they come. Rockwood's back on the line again. Number 15 in the backfield, the wing tee with one receiver. And quarterback under center, he snaps the ball. It's a handoff again, and he gets tackled by Mason Bowman, but takes 3 yards out of that.
Looks like number 15 there just come in right and hit the quarterback as soon as he handed off.
Yeah, he's the stuff. Now, let me tell you, 15's not a small kid at 190 pounds. He is a lump of muscle running that ball. And here we go. Let's see what happens. Here comes Rockwood back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're Montgomery, if you're Mason Bowman, stay home.
Now they've split the backs in the backfield, got two receivers, and let's see what happens. They're going to run it to, here's the small, really fast number 1. He gets taken down by number 8, Michael Allred.
Nice job, Allred. Just come make a lick a little bit right there.
Yeah. Allred took care of business driving him to the sideline right there and right into the dirt. That's exactly what you want to do. You don't want to just give him running room down the side. 3rd down and 3, it looks like.
For the last couple of weeks, Monterey at corner, they've played some younger kids and they've done well. Now you got your 2 starters in, so you got some depth and you got your starters back. So
gotcha. I should say 3rd and 5, and here comes the split backfield for Rockwood. They're looking to get off to a first down right here. Got one in motion. He stops.
Good pitch.
They're going to sweep it out here, and it's a sweep to number 9, and he's going to get all the way down. He's going to score. Number 9, man, he was fast.
Dom Morin.
Like Dom Morin comes in, and that's going to be a score for Rockwood, which you ought to expect that.
Yeah, they're going to start doing some things that you might not have seen on film, make a little twist here and there, but if you give Rockwood space, see you later.
That's exactly right. And he got to the sideline and was gone. It was like a burst of speed. He got 5 yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage, and then it was zipped. He was down the field.
Thought he got pushed out of bounds, and he tiptoed down the sidelines, did a really good job of keeping his balance.
That's exactly right. He hit a lane and took it, and no good. So we'll give 6 to the the Rockwood Tigers. 15-6 is your score with 8:58 left on the scoreboard here in the second quarter, where Taze Muffler takes care of our second quarter.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Taze Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 125.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418.
And right back live, here we go. Rockwood's going to be kicking off to the Monterey Wildcats. Got 2 in the backfield, 2 in the midfield. 7 up front, and let's see, they get a kick all the way to the back.
Kick.
And they don't want Bowman to get the ball at all, but I can't tell if that's number 2, Eli Sailors. They try to shoestring tackle him. He gets out to about the 33-yard line. And from what I've seen so far, we're going to have to be a little crafty about running the ball right here. Also, our defense has got to come out and step up. We cannot allow those sweeping plays to the side of the field and watch them run down all night.
I think for Coach Hughes, you're going to have to throw a blitz in there every now and then just to make a counter, because they're going to sweep.
Keep them honest.
Yep, keep them honest what they're doing. But for offense here, if you're Monterey, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding it out. Make this game, make this a slow game.
Make it a battle game. Battle in the trenches and run the ball. But you know what? We've had a passing game tonight that's not been what we've seen here lately. We've got 4 wideouts again, 1 back in the backfield. Here we go. They're giving it back to Bowman. He slips through, and he's easily going to get a first down and then some. He's all the way down the sideline. He's running by himself. He gets tackled right about the 26-yard line.
Logan Sparks getting a little extracurricular activity down here.
Little long runs. Logan Sparks' helmet's off. What happened there?
I don't know.
I didn't see what happened. I was looking the other way. No flags on the – oh, there's one way back here at looks like the 37-yard line. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens right here. But if that's at the end of the play and they've called a personal foul or anything like that, then you're going to see it from where he went out of bounds, right?
Yep, you will. And if you're Logan Sparks – Don't get in
personal foul against Monterey, and it's personal foul against Rockwood. That means that's offsetting penalties. And we should be down about the 27-yard line. Looks like 27's where he's put it, guys. That's a huge run out of Bowman right there. We talked about him running the ball tonight. And that is unmistakably his talent. And if they don't put somebody on him, he is going to break. You see stutter step, side to side, field action. You can't arm
tackle him.
Yeah, you can't arm tackle kids like that. And they tried. But here we go, 4 wideouts again. And there we go. Mason Bowman up the field again. He gets drugged down by 2 defenders. He gets about 5 yards on that one.
And for these seniors in Monterey, they've been in some games where it's been tight, where they've played some bigger schools. You know, don't get an extracurricular. Just play.
Yeah.
Because if you cost your team a touchdown and it comes back to bite you in the end, Coach Hughes ain't going to be happy.
No, not at all. It looks like 2nd and 6 maybe right here. Monterey's getting their game play here going on. Here comes Matthew Montgomery in, calling the play in the huddle. Well, we're going to break out. It looks like 4 receivers again with, looks like Bowman in the backfield. with the quarterback. They take the snap. They hand off to Bowman. He runs into the line, slips through. Side-to-side action. He gets about 3 yards out of it. Looks like he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah, again, trying to arm tackle him. You're not going to be able to do it right now. If you're Rockwood, I mean, you're coming up and hitting.
Yeah.
But your first hit's not lasting long enough and people aren't gang tackling.
That's exactly right. We've got to watch out for that. And here we go, 3rd and 2. Wonder if we're going to happen here in the purple zone.
You know, if you see...
Here we go, Monterey Foods purple zone.
You're Montgomery right here. You get a handoff, and that defensive end crashes. You might have a wide open lane in the end zone.
It just depends on how you set up. I'm not sure you don't stack receivers all on one side of the field. You bunch them up and let them go, and let's see what happens. Montgomery busts through. He's going to get caught right there. He's going to be super close right there to a first down. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what they do. They're going to give him a first down, it looks like, from where they are. They're signaling first down. That's a great first down for Monterey right there. We're in the purple zone, sponsored by Monterey Foods. We're looking to put the ball in the end zone one more time. Right now, pass play.
I think this is where you run something to Chandler Bowden and say, go get it, boy.
Yeah. Sit him in the corner of the end zone, let him throw one out here and see what happens. Joey Hoover online saying, great defense. We've had some pretty good defensive stops here so far, Joey. You're exactly right. Here comes Monterey again. 4 wideouts, 1 back in the backfield. You've got to be protecting the run. And that looks like lightning in the backfield. And there he goes. He's got at least 4 or 5 yards right there. That's Michael Allred jumping through.
Yeah, Michael Allred still doing his thing, you know. Just he brings a different element that Mason Bowman doesn't.
It looks like I didn't see there's a penalty call. Brings them back 5 yards. Now they're 2nd and 11, it looks like. I didn't catch that call. Did you guys catch that one?
His knee may have been down when he went to the – that may be the only thing they'd see.
I'm not sure. Here we go again.
Could have been clawing.
Same setup, 4 wideouts. So it's about time we roll out. They're calling timeout on the far side. It looks like timeout Monterey Wildcats. Timeout sponsor, Holcomb Realty.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable.
And here we are, back to the line of scrimmage coming in. Here comes Rockwood slowly after the timeout coming to the line. And here comes Monterey. They're out on the field ready to go. Looks like Michael Allred in the backfield with number 18, the quarterback, Matthew Montgomery. And there's another whistle right there. And they can't quite tell what they're doing. Is it a sideline warning maybe? Something with a clock. We'll get that fixed here. We'll get going here in just a minute. Set the clock to 5:25. That comes in the door. Here we go. 5:25 left in the second quarter. 15-6 is your score.
That's what I love about small towns right here. You're getting a press box with people. It's fun.
Yeah, 2nd and 11 for Monterey. We're back to the same thing. They're looking to blitz right here and get into the backfield. It's a pass. Oh, right through the hands. Looks like I can't tell if that's Eli Sailors on the far side. Just slipped through his hands.
Borjas.
Oh, it's Borjas, number 12. I did see it too, but number 12, Baby Borjas out there, letting one slip through his hands. He caught one in the end zone a minute ago down here.
He did. I tell you what, you just need to give him that stick-em right there. Just say, go get it one hand.
3rd and 11. Here we go. Give him one of those gloves, all that tacky stuff on it. Yep. Here we go. Monterey's coming back to the line of scrimmage. Rockwood trying to figure out where they want to be. They're playing 3 down linemen, and then they're trying to cover right here. They're looking. They've got wideouts, nobody in the backfield. And here comes Bowman. And Bowman's going to run. He's got to get around the end. He gets to,
close.
And they're going to call him down maybe at the half-yard line. Well, that's half a yard to get into the end zone right there. Bowman dancing around, getting all the way down. He falls into the end zone, drags those knees before the goal line. There we go.
We got to give him different cleats or something.
I don't know. I'd say you just keep him in the same cleats and let him run. Young man's doing a fantastic job. 15-6 your score here in the second quarter. Yeah, Sam Lee's coming in to do stats here at halftime.
Sweet Feet over here making plays.
Sweet Feet?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Here comes Montgomery. We're in the purple zone, guys. Monterey Foods purple zone. We're half yard out from scoring a touchdown, and it looks like a timeout's going to be called right here. Timeout Monterey. And that'll be timeout sponsor coming out.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Neighbors helping neighbors. That's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School. Here we go, coming back to the line of scrimmage. They're making jokes about me up here in the press box. We're jumping on the line. It looks like we are packing it full right here. We're looking at maybe pushing one through. Nope. We got one in the shotgun formation, one lone back in the backfield, and there goes Montgomery easily walking in for a touchdown.
That's exactly what you do. I don't like the shotgun and goal line.
No, I'm not a fan of that.
But
it gives him a running start, and it allows him to get going, but not quite sure I like that touchdown. Wildcats.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system?
And here we go, Abner Felix, the
can
kick.
solve all your
It's
muffler
up,
and exhaust
and it looks
issues.
good.
Johnny has over 36 years
and
of
get the
experience,
signal from the officials. It is
and
good.
honest and reasonable.
But one more on the scoreboard. Felix doing his job well tonight. And it looks like Monterey's got him 16-6 right now.
I mean, yeah. Right now it's 22-6.
Oh, 22-6. Yeah, I was looking at the row. Somebody over here, they got to watch the scoreboard operator guy over here, the one for Monterey. He's slow and way behind or something. 22-6 is the score here in Rockwood in the second quarter.
What do you do defensively right here that's coming out?
Well, I think you have to. You have to stack the line right here and not allow.
Yep, I agree. I mean, you're gonna, but. Stack the box and see what you can do, especially that wing tee. It's tough.
I think you kick away from 15. You go to the far side pooch kick about the 30-yard line.
Yep.
And try to put it over there on that side, maybe even in the middle of the field. Number 7, maybe squib it right here. Let's see what happens. It's a long kick. It's all the way back to about the 13-yard line. Number 1 gets it. He steps, dives, and he gets hit right there. He gets a hard hit.
But what a move he put on.
Yeah, he that's a jab step in basketball is what I just saw. He put a move on him and he was going to take off. If he didn't get one hit, he'd have been down the field.
Yeah, he did. He got tell you what, that's a different speed that you don't see up there in Cookeville. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure you see that speed at Baxter or Cookeville.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I'd take that kid right there. And I think he'd outrun the entire Cookeville Baxter team, period.
This kid is grease lightning, man. We're super excited. It's just a good Rock'em Sock'em here. They come sweeping around the end, and they contain him. There's Carter Charlton grabbing him and putting him down. He's going to run him back. They run him out of bounds way far away. A late whistle coming there to Carter Charlton holding his end down right there. That's exactly what the big number 10 does.
Yeah, he kept contained and pushed upfield to make number 1 make a decision and couldn't make it that time.
That's exactly right. Backs him up. It looks like 2nd and 14 for the Rockwood Tigers here in their own den. We're playing some solid mountain football right here, guys. And here they come with a play call. And here we come back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like 3 wideouts and 1 big back in the backfield. And number 15 and up. There's a flag on the play by the backline judge.
Delay game.
Delay of game coming out 5 more yards.
If I were Rockwood, you line 3 people up on one side, I'd take that number 1 and number 9, just say, go across the field. I'm going to throw it to you there.
And
see if
they
cover you one-on-one.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do there. But, hey, we're coaching from the box up here. Listen, Dakota Waldo, the back in the backfield, number 15, that kid is a hoss. Let me tell you. Yeah, here he goes. They're going to pass the ball right here. Here's Carter Charlton looking. That's a long pass and what a bomb. And they just miss a wide open number 1 who runs down the field. Jaden Hannibal easily beat his defenders. If he would have been able to run under and catch, he's at the house.
I think you've got some. If you're Rockwood going into the second half when it comes time,
you got to look at passing the ball.
You're going to have to look at passing it to him and some other guys right there and see if you can keep them honest because Monterey's figuring out your run game.
Yeah. Number 4, which is not their starting quarterback, from what we understand. Their starting quarterback got hurt.
Inside source told us that here in the press box.
And here's 3 wideouts again with 1 back in the backfield by Rockwood, and they've blown the whistle again. It looks like a timeout. Timeout Rockwood. There goes the coach out onto the field.
Sometimes
something
the
tells me he's
fastest
not
way to
real
sell
happy
your
with his
real
boys
estate
at the
is
moment.
not necessarily
Here we go.
the best
Timeout
way,
sponsor.
but
Go ahead.
when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Neighbors helping neighbors. That's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. And we're back here to live action. The coach is still out on the field. He's coming walking off slowly. Rockwood's getting in their huddle. They're coming to the line of scrimmage. And
Coach Webb's just not happy right now.
No, I can understand why he wouldn't be happy. This is not typical fashion football for him. 1 big back in the backfield for Rockwood, 3 wideouts. I had to bet he's going to try to throw the ball right here. He rolls out.
Oh, yeah, he's coming to the corner again.
That's a hold by number 14 on number 10 right there. And they don't give him the chance to catch it. Number 1, Chandler Bowden, comes in and breaks it up. He keeps number 9, Dom Morin, from catching the ball right there. That's a huge play for Monterey. It's a 4th down and 19, roughly, it looks like.
Yeah, I think number 4 you had number 1, right there almost at that, your line of scrimmage, but at the same time, you're trying to make a play, but you got a guy coming to the corner.
Yeah, it looks like Carter Charlton would have been all over it. He got a little hold right there.
A little pull.
Yeah, a little pull on his jersey, but that's all right. Here we go. We're looking for punts or fakes and runs, one of the two, and it's going to be a punt. It's high in the air.
It's a pretty good
Number
punt.
1, Chandler Bowden, just looks at it and goes out at the 48-yard line. Crosses over. That's midfield range for Monterey. If they come back in and do what they've been doing, we might see one more score here before the end of the second quarter. Listen, we've got a great sponsor. You going for commercials here?
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail.
And here we are back to the line of scrimmage. Monterey's got 4 wideouts, 3 on the high end, 1 in motion. He stops.
Crack block.
And here we go. Number 4 runs up the middle. Bowman is loose again. He gets a first down and then some. Bowman is not easily contained tonight for Monterey. He is running like the wind right here.
And he's holding on to the football. This is his best game he's played so far.
Well, the best game in 2 games, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you probably did.
They have Gorilla Glue up underneath his armpits or something. I'm not sure. He's holding on to that ball. That's good, though. Listen, he keeps getting blocks. He can keep continuing the run right here. Here comes Montgomery to the huddle.
Just steady Eddie. That's the thing. Monterey's offensive line, just steady Eddie.
Yep.
Just making your key blocks, let the running back make a play.
Listen, we've got some linemen that we've not played a lot already this year, and we're making them look good. And there goes Bowman running through and bulldozing his way through just then. I don't know if he saw that. He just lowered his head and just took a shot through a gap. And, man, he carried well.
Yeah.
Didn't look like quite the yardage they should have given him. They're putting him on the 34.
Yeah. 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left to go. And it looks like 2nd and 6. I don't know. We have a 2-minute offense, by the way.
I mean, we're going to have to go quick if you're wanting that score before half because Rockwood gets the ball coming out of halftime.
I know. I got you. Here we go. 4 wideouts, 3 on the far side.
Got an all-out blitz coming.
Yep, and here we go. It's a pass over the top. Chandler Bowden had just overthrown. The ball's in the end zone, and Bowden could not keep up with it, but he was open just then.
He was.
I don't know if you noticed, he wasn't covered tightly. Not like I thought he would be.
I think number 9 for Rockwood's expecting an underthrow.
Yeah.
Because I think he's seen that before, and he's like, hey, he'll probably underthrow it. Instead, no, Montgomery's got a little bit better of an arm, he thought. So, again, another matchup you're going to have going into the rest of this game. You might have a one-on-one there that he can win.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and long. It looks like the Sticks have moved back another yard to me. I'm not sure. They're calling it 3rd and 6 right here. 1:24 left on the clock here in the second quarter before halftime. 2 wideouts, 1 back in the backfield. And look at Bowman going again. They're having to get on him right there. They are not going to catch him. He gets down a 1st down, I believe.
Yep. No timeouts to stop the clock. 1:17 left. See if Coach Hughes wants to go quick or maybe kick a field goal.
No, I think you just go quick. You show them what quick offense is like. They've probably not seen a ton of that over here. I don't know. Maybe they have seen a lot of no-huddle
I don't know if
offenses.
Kingston or Oliver Springs, anybody runs something like that.
I'm not sure. We're new to this side of the world in football here. So
they did lose in a double overtime game not too long ago.
Here goes Michael Allred. He hits a gap. He gets caught at the line of scrimmage and knocked down right there. He might have got a yard. 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 maybe.
44 seconds left. Looks like Coach Hughes might take a shot right here. Stop the clock and see what you can get from there if he doesn't catch it.
Why not?
Or get that out of bounds and
spike the ball and just run you another play, right? Running time off the clock right here. 2nd down for Monterey. 2 wideouts again, 1 back in the backfield.
Oh, he's stopping the clock.
That's a timeout right here for Rockwood. The Tigers are taking one. Here we go.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School.
Here we go, back to live action. Monterey's on the line of scrimmage, showing 4 wideouts again. We're looking for a pass play right here. Number 4, Bowman in the backfield. They know they've got to keep a spy on him right here.
Yeah,
he could easily break one. He's already proven that tonight.
They're going to blitz up the middle, have a pass.
And he gets caught for a huge loss. Number 15 blows in.
What a play by number 15 for Rockwood. That's huge.
He shoots the gap right there and takes Matthew Montgomery down. That's a big loss for Monterey. Makes them 3rd and 16 roughly.
If you're Montgomery, see that next time, maybe check out of it, see if you can get something quick.
Yeah, we're going to end the half here. There's about 1 second left on the clock. We're going to go to the field house. 22-6. It's your halftime score here in Rockwood. Monterey leads the Tigers. Here we go.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency halftime show, where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, this is Ray Lee here on the Rick McNeil Banana Pudding Ice Cream Halftime Stat Show. Going over a little bit. Rick's over here giving me the stink eye right now. Just going to run over a few plays right here during halftime. Monterey had the ball 4 different times in the first half. The first possession started off for 10 plays. There's 2 pass attempts, 8 running plays, and it was for a total of 72 yards. And Mason Bowman scored the first touchdown. They lined up for an extra point and actually faked it and threw a 2-point conversion into the end zone. I believe it's to Carter Charlton. We were kind of covered up here where we were at the press box and didn't see exactly who caught it. Then the second drive that Monterey received the ball with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter is a 10-play drive. They had 2 passes, 8 runs for 75 yards. And on that possession, they did go for the extra point. It was made by number 22. And then the third drive was an 8-play, where's my notes, that 66-yard drive. Had 7 runs, 1 pass incompletion, resulting in Mason Bowman scoring another touchdown on the night. And then the last drive that we had, number 4, ended at the half. We had a quarterback sack for -9 yards with 25 seconds left of the 33, so they just didn't run anything, which I don't blame them. They just held the ball, let the clock run out, and run it on into halftime. Rockwood did have 1 scoring drive in the second quarter. It was on a 35-yard run by number 9 from Rockwood, resulted in a touchdown. They went for the extra point, missed the extra point. Number 9 is a quick back. He got through the defense fast. I mean, he could get up the field, ran up the sideline, made a few players miss. Really got our attention after that. We kept an eye on him and played good defense against him. He did have 1 play where the quarterback later in the second quarter hit him was looking for him on a pass play and just overthrew him, but he had gotten behind our defense. If he had caught it, it would have been a 70-yard touchdown, probably pass play. And of course, could hear Coach Hughes on the opposite sideline up here in the home press box. He was not happy with his DBs letting number 9 get behind him. So, they just kind of played a little soft, kind of just a lack of focus right there at the end of the half.
We got 2 main players you got to watch on offense, and that's number 1, Hannibal, and number 9 now.
Yep. Exactly.
Both of them are like blazing fast.
They are blazing fast. And then number 15 on the Rockwood's defense, he came in for the sack there at the end of the first half. Played really, really well for the most part. Some individual numbers for your interest at home. Mason Bowman, he rushed for 165 yards in the first half. First half.
And how many touchdowns?
First half, 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
So
that takes him almost, I think he's over 800 yards now, 5 games.
5 games over 800 yards. Still got another half to go. Daniel Montgomery, he rushed for 9 yards, had 1 touchdown there. He kind of snuck it in from the 1-yard line.
It's Matthew Montgomery.
Excuse me. Matthew Montgomery. Then number 8, Allred. Michael Allred, is that right?
Yep, Michael Allred.
Yep, he's lightning. He had 24 yards in the first half. And then number 1, Rick's going to have to help me with the name, Chandler Bowden. He had 53 yards receiving so far in the first half this week, which, not to point finger. Last week he had a rough week, so I had a feeling he would come back and have a strong game this week, kind of put that last game behind him and come out and show that, hey, I can catch a ball, I can make plays for this team. I'm still a valuable option for the offense. And obviously he is.
That long one he caught, it was tipped a couple of times and still caught it.
And still came down with it. He had a 40-yard pass completion, which was the longest of the game so far.
Pass completion, definitely.
Yeah, sure. Without a doubt. Then Mr. Montgomery, he was what? Let's see. He was
Matthew
3 of 6. Matthew Montgomery was 3 of 6 passing in the first half. Had a pass of 3 yards, 40 yards, and 10 yards. So he looking good so far. Everybody's playing well.
What number 12? He caught a pass. Was it for a 2-point conversion?
See, that's where we were shielded. We didn't know if it was Carter Charlton or who it was. It was number 12 that caught that.
It was, we call him Baby Borhoff.
Baby Borhoff,
7 foot tall. Got about 200 pounds. He's a big old boy.
Me and Wayne the Beard were talking about him out there while he was filming. Watching him play basketball. He's got that wide wingspan. He's fun to watch play basketball.
He's sort of like he reminds me of Dennis Rodman.
He does. And that's what we were talking about specifically about him. You give him a job to do, and he's going to do it no matter what. He didn't score a lot of points, but he was there to alter shots, get rebounds, block shots, and play hard defense, usually against their best player, or play at the top of the zone. And with his long reach and wide stance, he caused, he made for a lot of disruption, in basketball. So
especially inbounds passes. He disrupted a bunch of them. So.
Yeah, exactly. With that length, I mean, he's a smart player. He doesn't try to overdo it. Doesn't try to go beyond his means. He plays within himself, but he plays so smart and moves to the ball. That's the key in basketball. That's what I try to teach our 5th and 6th graders right now. Is move ahead of the ball. Don't move to the ball because you're going to be behind the ball. If you move ahead of the ball, you're going to be in front of the ball and keep the ball in front of you, between you and the basket.
And it's going to be a bad play then.
Exactly. And
another thing too, Byron, he had some good blocks in that tight end position over there.
He carrying the offense real well. They seem to be running kind of up the middle. They found something off guard a little bit at times. They did get outside some, but Mason has a knack for getting behind his line, and he just finds holes for 5, 6, 7 yards. Man, Wayne, we're out there talking like
turned out to 30.
How did he get any yards on that carry? Because he wouldn't rush it. He wouldn't he wouldn't rush the lane. He would wait, see the opening, and he hits it so fast. So it's, he's a fun player to watch. On first downs, we had Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 first downs, and 2 of those were off pass completions. The other 10 were off runs. So we were, obviously only 6 pass attempts in the first half, mainly running the ball, and for good reason. I mean, you got number 4 and number 4 and number 8 combined for almost 190 yards themselves, and throw in number 18 for another 9-10 yards. You got 200 yards rushing almost.
So we have close to 300 for the half.
Well, we got Mason with 165, Matthew with 9, and Michael with 24 rushing yards. And then we got 53 total receiving yards.
I ain't done the math on it yet.
Michael Alvarez was targeted, so that's definitely over 200. I mean, that's 242 yards, I believe, just roughly off the top of my head total for a half of football.
Yeah,
for a half of football. And two, the big thing that we haven't seen in a lot of games. Look here, Rick. How many penalties do we have right there?
1 for 5 yards.
1 for 5 yards, and that was a false start, and that was on the first drive of the game. No other penalties the rest of the half.
This game,
how big is that? How big of a role has penalties played in the last 2 or 3 games? Especially the last game, it hurt us several times.
First downs, cost us touchdowns,
especially the personal fouls. Rockwood, I didn't keep up with their penalties, but we actually had to. We had offsetting personal fouls. I forgot about that.
Right,
one.
But it
didn't affect the yardage. Yeah. So it's not a negative play for us, but. As far as the stats guy goes, Rick McNeil's banana pudding ice cream stat show. We got to be right. We got to be right.
You ain't right, son.
We got to be right.
Everybody call him Sam when you see it. For the folks back home listening, and we've got a ton of people on.
Let's talk about who's on there, who's watching there. Can you pull that up?
Pull it up there in a minute. I'm not sure who all's on there. We've had 295 check-ins in the first half. And right now we've got 52 people online listening to us. But you folks back there listening, this was not a cakewalk. It was not an easy ball game. And we're up 22-6.
Well, I mean, we averaged 8 to 9 plays. The first 2 scoring drives were 10 plays each, and then 8 and 8. 8 plays. The last drive we didn't end the half with any points, but it's still 8 plays. So we've had to pound the ball. We had a couple of big runs, but they haven't come easy. They haven't come easy at all.
Grounded out.
Exactly.
And Coach Hughes, he's just like us. He's old school. If it's working, don't fix it.
Precisely.
Precisely. And they've done a good job on defense containing this speed of Rockwood. They're fast all over the place.
They are. They've got a lot of great skill guys, and it'll be interesting to see the adjustments that come with both sides of the ball come out with after this half. You know, for Rockwood, can they stop Mason and Michael Allred and Matthew Montgomery up the middle? You know, they wore the middle of the line out. Can they contain that? But then again, you got to worry about kicking it outside.
Yeah.
You know, and so you got to pick your poison.
And if Lightning gets outside, he'll take her to the house. Then we've got that sweep with Eli Sailors. He's a speed dancer.
He is. I mean, you know, and I've heard Coach Hughes mention it before. He doesn't get Sailors enough carries. He doesn't get Allred enough carries. But at the same time, you got number 4.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix
it. You know, it's hard to share the ball at that time. It's hard to share the ball, guys. We got about a little over 4 minutes left to go here at halftime.
Well, listen, Sam, Ray Lee. Let's turn it back over to our play-by-play guys, Neil Markham and Mr. Coop. Michael Cooper.
Good.
He's not out there, so he's missing in action. So,
He may have went down there and tried to find some banana pudding for Rick. Who knows?
Don't start talking about no banana pudding. What's wrong, you son?
Stone spoiled us last week.
Stone did spoil us. I've talked all week long about how well and how nice they were. But if you want to do the thing, Ray, you go find a bowl of ice cream. And you bring that bad boy up here, and I can guarantee you that Rick McNeil will be all over it.
Now, I don't know if you heard me in the introduction into the halftime show. I said this is the Rick McNeil Banana Pudding Ice Cream Halftime Stat Show. So listen, I got a little.
I know we've only had one game. I know we've only had one game together, but that fits right into what we the whole time.
Rick was counting it down for me. He said, "You're going to open it up," and I said, "Oh, I got something good for the opening."
That is funny.
I thought I came in and delivered well. I thought I delivered well, without a doubt.
That's exactly right. Well, listen, we appreciate you doing halftime stats.
Yes, sir.
I got a little break this game, so I just sat down here and talked and watched what happened. Listen, I really liked the band. I thought the band was a good addition. We don't see that in 1A a lot. Exactly. I know we moved to 2A, so we'll see a lot more of it. But they had 2 football players.
Really?
Yeah.
I was busy talking, looking at stats, didn't pay attention.
They were both playing horns. One was up front, and one was about maybe a little less than midfield.
Multitasking. Hey, and let me add this real fast.
Okay.
We've got a little over 2 minutes, but I loved hearing the band play the Star Spangled Banner before the football game. I mean, what more is football with a band playing the Star Spangled Banner
versus exactly
a recording?
Right.
I thought it was awesome. They did a great job. But, guys, I'm out of here. Keep the second half stats, and I'll turn it over to you boys.
Listen, we'll see you at the end of the game. You can come back and let us know what happened. I understand Bowman had 160 yards rushing.
165.
165.
Exactly. Matthew Montgomery had 9. Michael Allred had 24. Chandler Bowden had 53 yards receiving and 53 yards passing for Mr. Montgomery. So,
wow.
We had almost 250 yards total offense.
Listen, I want to come back out and do that same thing second half. We can't let them get going. I know we're going to kick off here in a minute.
Without a doubt.
We're super excited about these kids. They're showing up.
Exactly.
There's Mr. Joe Matheny coming by. Good to see you, Joe.
Joe. He's in the house, people. He's in the house.
All right, guys. He's doing a little extra work down there for a different team, but he's all right. He's still with us.
Exactly. That's okay. All
right, guys. Thanks so much for taking care of halftime. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Yeah, here we go. Somebody's wanting to go watch football right now. My friend here, my cohort, Michael Cooper, with 1 minute and 22 seconds, says he's ready to take a break. He didn't get to talk enough. This is your half, Coop, is what I'm saying right now. Your half of ball, you get to talk the whole time. I'm going to be quiet.
I don't believe it. You've never done it in your life. I coached with you in basketball. Oh, look at him. He's trying to look at this. Anyway, second half about to start. Monterey versus Rockwood. It's been a good first half. Monterey's come out swinging early. Passing game's been going. Running game's been going. Rockwood, though, found a little momentum. Got their speed out on the sideline. Number 1, number 9, the Hannibal twins. I mean, my goodness. What do you think? What do you think this half's going to happen? Rockwood gets the ball to start the second half.
Look at him. He's giving me a hard time now. Yeah. I'm giving it back to him. I think that Rockwood's going to come out with probably a dynamite second half plan. They've seen that we can contain runs, especially those middle ones. chunk yard plays are always going to happen in football.
Yep.
You're going to have teams that explode and get 10, 15, 18 yards a run, and you're going to see that often about running up the gut. You're going to see some jet sweep actions where kids get to the side of the field and just, take off.
Yeah.
You're going to see those plays, so they're expected, but I expect to see a lot more of that out of Rockwood here in the second half.
I would like to see that quarterback for Rockwood throw it a few more times and see what Monterey's secondary can be handled, because that kid's got an arm and he's not afraid to let it go.
Well, he did throw one 40 yards earlier.
Yeah. And overthrew the kid. It wasn't that much.
Yeah, but the receiver, it was it was number one of the Hannibal kids.
Yeah,
he overthrew him, and I was like, dang, man, that's letting it rip. But now their quarterback's out. He got hurt in the Sweetwater game they had at the first of the year. He's been out 2 weeks, so number 2 is their normal quarterback. Dryston Turner is his name. He's 5'10", 175 pounds. You can't say enough. He's probably one of their huge kids that they just have to make this work well for them. He's probably very smart. You don't lose a quarterback and do, tremendously well. And I hate to see that for that kid, especially being
a junior.
What is he? Is he a junior? Oh, he's got one more year, so we'll see.
He's probably been playing quarterback since his middle school years. They've kind of relayed him up to this point for the last couple of years, so he knows the offense well.
That's exactly right. He does. If I had to bet, know that. But he's taking a back seat right now. And Rockwood's trying to get chimed up and get excited. They're trying to get a little energy on their side. Monterey's warmed up. They're going back to the sidelines. We're back in about to start the third quarter here in just a minute. It's a Holcomb Realty third quarter. And I don't know if we'd be sad if we didn't mention we've had 350, Rick? 350 viewers already tonight. Is that what you said on the screen? 308. There we go.
Appreciate it.
Checking in. That's pretty nice stuff there. We like that. Hey, if you get a chance, make sure you jump out on the chat. Let us hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. Also, Archie Whittingham. We've been keeping Rick busy. He is we make sure he works hard for his money up here. That and his ice cream. I don't know, Archie, if you hadn't heard about the ice cream, you need to ask him about it because he owes you a bowl if I had to bet.
Ooh, I want some too, man.
He's saying something. Rick's over here talking, and we're going to put some headset on him. What do you say, Rick?
And I said I'll take a lot of flack from these guys up here.
Flack? No, you're the man. You
Archie,
take care of us.
Don't you listen to anything they say.
You take care of us all the time. He does everything for us, man.
Hey.
He sets up. He plans. He gives us the action, what we got to do, who we got to talk to.
How many eyes are there in the team?
Just you, buddy. Just
you.
you.
Wayne.
Just you.
Wayne.
Listen, we're about to start the third quarter. Here goes Abner Felix, kicks in the air. It's all the way back. They catch it about the 6-yard line, and here comes the speedy number 1. He gets cut back up the field. He's going to dance around. He's got a host of Wildcats taking him down below the 5-yard line. They run him back to about the 4 and put him down on his back. He's contained.
You contain him long enough. He's going to try to make you miss, but he's got to do a better job just getting yards, and let's continue to play. He's trying to make a play happen.
I think you just run the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you just go as hard as you can. And if you zig one time, great. Or if you zag one time, great. But yeah, you got to run north and south, not east to west.
Your Miami favorite, Devin Hester,
yes.
Put his foot in the ground and go.
Yeah,
he didn't have to make you do a whole lot of dancing. That's
exactly right. Look here at the wing tee coming up right here. Let's see what they do. We've got 4 or 5 on the line of scrimmage. They give it to big number 15. He gets to the outside. They miss 2 tackles, 3 tackles. He goes out of bounds about the 20-yard line. 15 runs easily a sweep. He got – listen, 2 guys just barely missed him, and they got their hands out almost on him.
Carter Charlton, you're going to have to wrap him up. No arm tackle. Carter Charlton almost had him, but number 15 got a little extra burst in there at the last second.
He did. At the last second, he ran the ball around the end, the jet sweep, and he was gone.
If he gets any steam, it's hard to bring him down. It's just like Homer.
Right.
You're exactly right. Here they go. Wing T offense back in action again. 1 in motion. They're going to come here to the short side of the field if I had to bet. 15 gets it, runs up the middle, and he is running wild to the 40-yard line. They're going to bring him out. They're getting him excited. They're going to have to take his feet out from under him at the line of scrimmage. And here's a whistle blown.
Coach Webb has, got this team fired up for Rockwood. We got a flag on the play. See who it is. Looks like it might be on Monterey.
Yeah, they're pointing towards Monterey's direction. Let's see what happens right here. Personal foul against Monterey. And try to even it out here. They're going to give them 15 yards. It's going to bring them across midfield.
Rockwood's got this place rocking. The press box is rocking.
Yeah,
it's
the
Friday
press
night
box
football.
It's shaking up here. Monterey's going to have to stand on the edge right here. Here comes big number 77 in for Monterey. That's Dustin Hernandez. He's going to fill a gap right here, guys. Our linebackers are going to have to hit holes right here and keep number 15 from running the ball. Here comes Rockwood.
You knew coming into the second half, you knew this was going to happen.
That's exactly right. And they're mixed up. They don't know where to go. 15 he was in the wing tee. Now he's back out of the back in the backfield with the quarterback, and they're going to run a sweep. And number 19 gets to the sideline, and he gets down on one knee. Mason Bowman comes in and touches him. Carter Charlton touches him. Number 8, Michael Allred in on it. He doesn't get very far with that.
Got to be careful. They're trying to set something up, maybe go back to the wide side of the field. If you're Logan Sparks, defensive end on that side of Borjas, be ready because it's coming.
Yeah, they're going to run one direction, and then they're going to sneak out, try to get them a long yardage play, even a run for a touchdown, especially if you get somebody to block in front of a runner here. They could go a long way. This is half the wing tee, 2 wideouts on the far end. In the shotgun, they give it out. They look for the pass. Number 1 gets it in the open field, and number 1 slips through and steps out of bounds right before the first down line. Looks like they are 3rd and half a yard.
That's slick right there.
Yeah. Well, Chandler Bowden just barely missed him at the 40-yard line, gave him an extra 4 yards just then.
He did. And this game right here, this could set you up going into the playoffs. Whoever gets home field advantage in this game, you'll see him again come the first or second round possibly.
Yeah, you still got to play Oneida, so that's one you got to go through there as well. Wing T back in action again, 1 wide out on the low end. They're going to give the ball to the fullback, and he gets taken down right there. There's number 4 right there, Mason Bowman.
Yep, shot the gap. Did a good job.
Shot the gap. That should not be a first down. They ought to be 4th and a yard or 4th and a half a yard. That's exactly right. They knew exactly what to expect.
That's a big stop by your linebacker right there. But right here, if you're Rockwood though, quarterback,
you go right back. No, you just run that same kid again.
Same kid.
Yeah. Wing T again, 1 fake, and run him right down the middle. You're going to get half a yard.
You should.
If you run it the right way.
See what Monterey's got right here.
And look at this. They're behind the quarterback. He's under the line of scrimmage right here. One in motion. He gets easily a first down. No. He bounced off and got around. He will get a first down right there. They had him by the shirt tail right there. He hit the line. He hit the line, backed up a half a step, and took off around the side.
Monterey had stuffed him the first go-around, but didn't bring him down. So.
No, yeah. Didn't give a good hand right there on him. Well, Rockwood's came out and moved the ball effectively right here. 9:11 left in the third quarter. 22-6 is your score, and here comes Rockwood back to the line of scrimmage. And look at this. They don't have a wing tee going now. Under the quarterback again. They stop, they drop, and they get the quarterback easily at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
It'll be 2nd 10 right there.
It's like number 1 was about to come out to the flat right here, and hopefully whoever Eli
he's going to try to burn him. He's going to get a lot of blocking if I had to bet, which was what I talked about a minute ago.
You sure did.
You get some blocking for those speedy kids and let them get through and squeak through some holes. Man, they're going to move quick.
I could see him fake a block right here and go right down the field and have him and Michael Allred one-on-one.
Is this the same play right here? You remember timeout, and Hughes is throwing his hands up. He's quite upset with his defense right here. He is screaming at him from the far side. We can see. Here we go to a timeout sponsor in the third quarter.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At Monterey Drug,
here we go. We're back to live action. Here comes Monterey Wildcats out to the line of scrimmage. coaches for Rockwood is still on the field. They've blown the whistle. I wonder if the game clock's running right here. And here they come quick. They're setting up fast. They're not in the wing T right now. They've got one lone back in the backfield, and they're spreading Monterey out with 4 receivers. They missed. They're going to pass up the middle. It's incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 11 for the Rockwood Tigers.
Grant Hoover did a good job right there going after the quarterback. And tell you what, they had 2 guys on slants, and both were open. So if you're the inside guy, Michael Allred or Sparks or Bowman, you've got to be ready for that.
Well, you can't take an inside slant and turn it into a long bomb.
Yep.
You undercut. That's the problem. You've got to keep them in front of you right here.
As a Hurricane fan, you know something about that.
I sure do.
Long passes.
That's right. 8:20 left. 3rd and long. 3rd and 11, it looks like. One lone back in the backfield for Rockwood. Here they go from the shotgun. They take it. They're looking for pass. It's a screen pass. Number 1 gets it. He flies around through there, but he gets hit. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
Montgomery got a good hit right there.
Montgomery came in and laid a lick in, huh? The quarterback there playing.
He's your leader of your defense. He's a leader of your offense. That's the way you want it.
Yeah, you've got to play containment football right here. You know they're going to try to get a first down out right here.
Probably the wide side of the field.
They have to do it. I mean, they don't have a choice at this point in the game. They've got to get points on the board. If you're the coach for Rockwood, that's what you've got to be thinking. First down. That's all you're thinking right now is first down. Got to get a first down. 4 wideouts again. They're probably going to go screen pass. Nope, they got one in motion. The speedy number 1 cuts the line, and that's 53. Grant Hoover takes a giant step.
Yep.
That's going to bring them down 4th and a yard roughly for a first down. Yep, that's going to be offsides there.
You're a senior.
Monterey.
Can't do that if you're a senior. You got to know that.
He was ready to jump in. He was up, almost in a standing position, and takes a step. And he got suckered in on that play there. They're switching Carter Charlton. Look, they're switching his sides with Borjas. And they're going to see if they can contain a run right here. They can't let them break open. It's 4th and 3.5 roughly. Here we go. There's one in motion. High snap. Quarterback rolls out.
Right to number 1.
And it's overthrown. It's almost intercepted by number 8, Michael Allred, who definitely had his hands in on the play. That's a busted play there for Rockwood. I'm surprised.
It was. I think they were they didn't want to go to 1. They wanted to go to 9, and Michael Allred just stayed with them. He didn't leave them. Did a job as defense, what he's supposed to do.
That's exactly right. Let's see what happens here in the running combination here of Thunder and Lightning. See if they come back out to the field.
But where that play started for Rockwood to now, that's going to give you some confidence here going forward in what you want to do on offense for Rockwood.
Exactly.
And on defense for Monterey, if your defensive ends can contain long enough, you've got a chance.
Yes. And here we go, 4 wideouts. They're giving Mike Bowman. Mason Bowman. Yeah, so do I. They gave Mason Bowman the ball. He runs it right up the gut for about 2 yards. He's hopped back up, handed the ball off to the official, headed back to the huddle. It could be at any moment. Oh, yeah, there comes the quarterback who's supposed to be hurt coming into the game, number 2, Dryston Turner. Maybe he's coming back out.
Just kidding.
They're telling him to get off the field. They do not want to take a chance of getting him hurt. And you know what? You put a different quarterback under center and another speedy back or receiver for Rockwood, they would give you all you ever wanted right here.
Yes, they would.
And here we are, 4 wideouts again. Here comes Bowman around the edge. He gets caught by 2 big linemen. They're just trying. They're going to.
Nope.
No, they're not going to give that. They're not blowing the whistle. They've stood him straight up.
Yeah.
2 giant linemen holding on to Bowman, and they stripped the ball out. And they're wanting the call right there.
Yeah, and I understand that, but they had played it dead. And I tell you what, Rockwood just fighting. Number 2.
Yeah, number 2 comes back into the game. He's out on the field for him, and let's see if they leave him in right here. He looks like he might be the guy that kind of makes this thing work for them.
He brings a different dimension. I mean, I'm sure he can throw it too, but he brings that extra running dimension, maybe an extra pass.
Right.
Kind of what you're looking at. I got 4 seconds here.
This is his first game back, but I don't know that he can run. He might just get beat on the run right here. That's going to be flags against Rockwood. That's going to be an automatic first down. They've got three guys on him right here. 3 guys on Eli Sailors. They're going to call pass interference. I'd be real surprised if anything else comes out.
I wish Coach Hughes would bring it to the opposite side of the field. Do that and have a screen pass the opposite side. You got everybody going one way.
Where's the white-hatted official? I don't see him.
I don't think right there. He's right here.
Oh, okay. I was caught him in the window pane right here. Let's see.
Okay. I got the
they're going to give him 15 yards pass interference against Rockwood. Or is that holding?
Defensive holding.
Defensive holding.
It's still a first down.
So it's going to be a first down for Monterey. It looked like pass interference on the far side. You had 3 hanging all over Eli Sailors.
I think they held him on the line.
And here we go. Gives Monterey a first down. That's a breath of life for them. 5:17 left in the third quarter. And we're back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a block here if we're going to allow Mason Bowman to run the ball. And we've pulled big time right here. And Bowman gets out to the side, cuts back, and almost a first down again. He's got an easy 9 yards on that carry and almost broke free for another big run.
He did, and what Monterey's done is when they pull those blockers, they're saying, hey, number 9 for Rockwood, we're going to go one-on-one, and we're going to see who can match up best.
Yes, that's exactly right. Here comes the big number 7 off the field, Gerald Hannibal.
Guys,
one of the Hannibal brothers there.
The computer models I seen coming into this game, we're a 10-point underdog.
Well, that's okay.
I believe it.
So, and this team is nothing to be messing with.
That's exactly right. Here we are back to the line of scrimmage. Look how far back Michael Allred is in the backfield. They're going to give him a chance to run and scoot up the line. He gets caught easily. I mean, he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but he didn't get far. It looks like they've got him spotted on the 45, so he might have lost a half a yard.
Yeah, I look for Coach Hughes to say, hey, Montgomery, let's fake that next time and put a screen pass on the opposite side. I think you got 70 yards of green grass if you want it.
Hal Stones almost scored against us last week. They ran one side, and then they reversed the pattern of the ball and threw opposite. They ran to the right and threw to the left, and they were wide open. They ran all the way down to the goal line, and then they were out of respect, took a knee for the rest of the game, and ended the game 7-6. So this is a big play right here, third down.
They're going to shoot the gap.
They're going to shoot the gaps, and here they come. Matthew Montgomery easily gets through, and he goes past on field, and that's number 2 trying to stop him. Did you see that? No, number 1 did. Excuse me. Number 2, he just ran by. But
number 1 making plays again for Rockwood.
He just ducked down, tried to hit him in the ankles. He wasn't trying to get in that guy's way.
I think he's like, hey, I'm just going to take his legs here and see what happens. But Matt Montgomery's doing a good job reading the defense. Let it develop for a second. Take it to the other side. I mean.
Well, and if you're looking at run, and you're looking at linemen, blocking for a runner, you've got to take that chance every once in a while and just let the quarterback take it and go with it, which is exactly what they did. 2 on the low end of the receivers, and there goes Bowman up the middle, short stutter step. He gets around, and he's gone to the house. He just jumped over number 1, and he's going to make it all the way to the goal line. He's in there for a touchdown. Number 2.
No flags on the play? No flags.
I don't see any flags on the play. He outran, it looks like maybe number 9 right there. He just zigzagged around the field, was going to the corner. Dom Morin couldn't catch him right there. Bowman goes in for 6. I believe that runs it up to 28. 28-6 is your score. Yeah, Bowman probably does. He was at 165 at the half. We're saying Bowman probably has over 200 right now, or really close. Here's Abner Felix, number 22, lefty kicker. And it's up and good. Felix puts one in. Listen, Abner Felix comes in, Coop, as a freshman last year. Freshman kicker, hits everything last year. He comes in this year. He's missed one under the goal. That's the only game they had a missed. Yeah, I mean, it was 6 inches below the goalpost.
Here's what I'll tell you about Abner. You wait for a game this year. It may be a rainy game, just like Clay County was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He's going to hit you one, and he's going to win you a ball game.
Yeah. Well, and you're just building confidence with a kid like that.
His leg just got stronger this year, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can tell it's stronger, but
I mean, he kicked that one plumb over to the interstate almost over there.
Listen to you.
He kicked it all the way to Muddy Pond from here, didn't he?
Close to
all
it.
the way to Muddy Pond. No,
at least better with Sprague.
That might have been Muddy Pond kick. I'm not sure. Felix is going to come back out, and we're going to see what happens. We're getting funny text messages right here. That's a funny one. We're laughing about stuff up here in the box. Listen, we've got a game. Monterey is showing out right here at the moment, and I don't want to call anything too early, but if you don't start doing something, you're in big trouble.
Do you guys think I can sing my song maybe later on in this game?
You might.
Let's see if anybody remembers.
I don't think you need to be singing. Listen, Archie Winningham says you should not ever sing, is what he said to me earlier. I heard him. And here goes the pooch. No, it's all the way back to about the 10-yard line. The speedy number 1 gets it up the field.
Oh, he's got a corner.
He's got a corner. They cut him back into the field, and he takes a lick right there. It looks like number 21, Dubois, coming in for a nice lick on the running back.
Dubois making a play. Yeah. Look at that.
Now listen, you make plays when you can around here, man. That's what you got to do. David Walker comes in and knocks him down there. They're sitting on about the 29-yard line to start their offense. So here we go.
Onata's up right now 7-0 at halftime over York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a good game.
Not over York. Well,
Bledsoe Marion, 10-10 half.
That could be a hot one. And here we go, shotgun formation for Rockwood. They've got one in motion. They're going to give it to Big 15, and he's got some steam, and they're going to lower their helmets and get it right back to him. They run him close to where they started. He's going to get a little positive gain, about 2 yards right there. Yeah. Listen, he's tough.
I love that kid, man.
Yeah, I mean, that is a tough kid. I like that one. I would love to have that kid with us.
Shoot, man.
Listen, I'd take some of the speed. I'd take some of the power.
Yeah.
They're nothing to sneeze at, man. Those kids can run.
There's not a lot of kids up in the Upper Cumberland that
can
right
move.
there.
Yeah, they can move like that. Nope. Here we are again, back to almost a wing tee. You got one in motion and one back in the backfield. Shotgun formation, a high snap. They run through and about get it. It's overthrown, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6 coming up.
It's not a bad play call right there. Monterey had it there. Logan Sparks was playing a little bit deep just in case they decide to go.
That's exactly right. I hope they've warned him. They could definitely run out right here. And, 7-0 Oneida up currently. Yeah, we got that one just a minute ago. Wayne Brown, the camera guy's coming in here to help us out. We appreciate it, Wayne. Thank you, sir.
By the way, Warren County over Cookeville right now, 13-7.
Yeah, Cookeville's down right now, so it's easy to kick them when they're down is all I can say. 3rd down right here. Monterey's got to stiffen up right here. Make sure nobody the big number 7's in there.
Man, he's going to be here to block, though. Yeah, he's not going to be running.
You don't think so? He's going to block the outside. They put him on Carter Charlton. It's caught. It's caught and a touchdown. Oh, he went out of bounds. It's going to be a 1st down for Rockwood at the 30-yard line. If he wouldn't have stepped out of bounds, he'd have been touchdown easy.
God.
They just overthrew him right there. Is that number 2 that stepped in and played quarterback, or is he on the sidelines?
Nope, number 4.
Number 4. Man, what a dual threat at quarterback. You never know what's going to happen right there.
And there wasn't, and nobody was within 10 yards of him. He gone.
That is a play right there by Rockwood. He just ran past the defenders, and he's wide open. That makes it tough on Monterey. They had him in a great 3rd down spot. 1:57 left in the 3rd quarter. Got a great 3rd quarter sponsor in Holcomb Realty. Check them out if you need some action there. Here we go, right back to the line of scrimmage. The crowd's getting up a little bit. And they're wanting the Tigers to do something glorious, and what's going to happen right here?
They're going to have a delay game possibly unless they call a timeout.
Timeout to Rockwood. They've seen something maybe a little shaky. They want to call a different play.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers.
Here we go. We're back to live action. It looked like a delay of game call right there.
Sometimes
nope, it wasn't. They're still 1st and 10 from the 30. They hand the ball off to number 1. He hits the gap, and he has a lot of bodies to have to run through right here. And that would be number 10, Carter
got
Charlton.
A flag. Carter Charlton. Coach Hughes is about to lose it right here. Give him a couple seconds.
I'm not sure what that was about. Carter just got up. I mean, that's all he did. He didn't do anything. I didn't see any action out of him whatsoever. I'm going to have to go back to the game film and look at this one. Let's see what they call. I bet they get a 15-yard penalty. They're going to call personal foul. Yep.
Nope.
Oh, Rockwood. Against Rockwood.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Against Rockwood.
And
there we go. I was wondering that when Carlton got up off the bottom of the line from holding that kid down, he just got up and walked back across the line to his team.
Yeah.
So
the way he got up, he was trying to explain. He went to Coach Hughes like, "Hey, listen,
that was not me this time. I did not do a thing."
Coach Hughes is about to listen, don't lose it. It's
he's
okay.
He's gonna come unglued right here. Let's see what happens. Rockwood back now. It's looking like 2nd and 22. Now here's where you got to protect that long bomb pass. You got to keep that from happening, especially if you get some really speedy receivers. They're going back to wing T right here.
If you're Michael Allred, you've got to be ready for that long bomb.
Got one
right here coming up.
Yep, and coming up, he gets it flipped there. Incomplete pass. Number 2, Eli Saylor's easily right there with his man.
Yeah, but whoever didn't have number 1, they kind of went the opposite way, and then number 1 kind of
that should have been Borjas right here.
That should have been Borjas.
Yeah, they're going to have to look at that. You've got to cover them 1-to-1 right here if they're going to run 2 on one end. You've got to be able to cover them with cornerbacks and safeties right here. You cannot let them have an open man in the field. And the quarterback just missed that pass. Just then 3rd down and long.
But Eli
22.
Saylor's doing a good job.
Eli Saylor's stepping up, doing what he has to. 2 backs in the backfield. A little wishbone action. Number 9 gets it reversed, and they're going to cut him back up the field. They've got to contain him, and they've got him. He barely gets back, even maybe just shy of the original first down marker that they had.
Good job by the defensive line right here. Just not letting them get too far wide.
Filling holes.
Staying home. Grant Hoover just moving them up. That's all you got to do in a wing T. Something like that, you're going to have to stay home.
36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's been a great 3rd quarter sponsored by Holcomb Realty, and we're coming up on the 4th. Looks like number 7's coming in. He's that big kid. He plays running back and linebacker. He's 5'6" and 230 pounds.
Yep.
If I had to bet, they're either going to block with him.
Definitely going to block, and they're going to roll out.
They've got 3 receivers out here on this side. They've got to cover on the low end.
Block.
Quarterback goes out. They've got a good blocker at number 7. They throw a long bomb in the air, and he's out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Close.
It is incomplete pass. That's going to be a turnover on downs, right? No, that was 3rd.
This is 4th.
4th with 3.3 seconds.
Nope, that was 4th.
It was a turnover on downs. They've got 3.3 seconds left right here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Listen, this has been dynamite ball. Coach Hughes has put together a great game plan for Monterey.
When you see number 7 come in for Rockwood, I think you have an idea. It's going to
block.
He's going to block because unless
I'm
you're
wondering whether they're going to let him run.
I would. He would probably run over Grant Hoover. I'm just going to.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big kid.
We said 230 pounds at 5'6". He's low to the ground.
Yeah.
That's something you got to be careful about. Now, they've got their quarterback in the game, number 2, that normally plays quarterback for them. He's playing the safety spot. Here comes Bowman running wild again. He's out in the open field, and he gets down to the 48-yard line all the way to midfield. That's a 14-yard gain for Bowman.
That's a nice play by Bowman.
And we've got players just they're upset. They're throwing their hands in the air with Rockwood. That's a sign that they're visibly upset right here. We're going into the 4th quarter. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with you on the Monterey Sports Network.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it.
We're starting the 4th quarter, 12 minutes left in this ball game. game. 29-6 is your score. Definitely a shocker on the behalf of us. We're just thinking that Rockwood was going to hang in here and put more points on the board. Mason Bowman seems to be running alive tonight, and he's got more than a first down again down to the 37-yard line. Looks like they're going to put him at the 30. The line judge says 38, maybe almost 39. Oh, come on.
He's running behind. You've got an all-state offensive lineman. You've got Logan Davis. You've got some guys he's been used to, and he's just finding the hole.
Yeah, and he's shifty. I mean, he's very shifty.
He is.
He's not one that you just put a hand on and think you're going to arm tackle. Here comes number 7, a big defensive lineman for Rockwood coming out of the game right here. We got we got guys coming in here. We're not sure what they're doing. Monterey's already back to playing. There goes Mason Bowman again. Tried to break one open. Shoestring tackle by Rockwood. He jumps down to about the 31-yard line. I mean, he's in the air and the ball touches the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Where do you spot it?
I would, if you're needing that touch, he's got to be close to the first down. But.
Yeah, that's true. Here comes number 50 out of the game. Monterey taking their time, coming to the huddle. It's time to burn the clock here a little bit. You want to do that.
And if you're Coach Hughes, you've got to be impressed tonight with your running game. Your offensive line has done a phenomenal job just doing everything they've got to do tonight to create holes for Mason Bowman and Michael Allred.
That's exactly right. They've had a great game plan put together, and here they go, a high snap. Look at there, a pass on the out. Looks like Rockwood's taking a knee there close to the 10-yard line. Sideline warning against Monterey.
Wayne over here just making calls.
That's Rick.
Rick, sorry, Rick.
Yeah,
Rick,
whatever
Wayne.
his name
Hey,
is.
one of them. You always hear one of them making a call over here. It's okay.
Oh, no, that's not good. I don't want to see a kid hurt. Who's just coming off the field for Rockwood? Is that 56 maybe?
Alex Norton.
Alex Norton.
He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore, 5'10", 185 pounds.
He looks bigger than that.
Yeah, he does look bigger than that. Maybe he's coming a little closer. He's tall and thin. He's got a hurt ankle. It's hard for him to walk on it. He's trying to get off the field.
Yep.
I hate that. I don't want to see a kid hurt right here.
No, we want everybody to play as long as you can. You get 4 years of this, play every down you can.
That's exactly right.
Milk it up.
He's frustrated, throwing his feet down. He's going to take a seat right here. Looks like they're treating him for like a cramp. It looked more like a twisted kind of ankle, 56 here on his back. But that's all right. Here comes Monterey back out to play a little offense. We got 10:38 left. 1st and 10. So there wasn't a call over there for unsportsmanlike conduct. We thought it might be that for a minute, but that's not what happened. Here's Michael Allred getting a touch, and he gets taken down quick by number 15.
Waldo making a play.
Yeah, Waldo showing his stuff right there. Listen, that kid's earned his keep no matter what.
Golly.
Hey, he's just a stud.
As a junior, you get another year of him and Mason Bowman in the region. That's going to be fun. Michael Allred.
Yeah. That's a stud football player right there. If you're watching at home, you pick out number 15. He looks like he's on the line. He's got a white patch on the back of his arm. He has played a tremendous game for Rockwood tonight. Defensive end, linebacker. He plays running back. He plays a little bit of everything. Looks like 2nd and 10 right here. Monterey's back in the back again. They're going to try to sneak through. There we go. Look at the quarterback taking a sweep and all the way down to the end zone, and they're going to call him for a touchdown. Monterey, that'd be Matthew Montgomery, number 18, taking advantage of a wide open field, and he runs easily. We talked about that earlier. I think you brought it up, Coop, that you just play that game.
You just play the game with them and whatever they give you. And Matthew Montgomery these last 2 years has come into his own. After coming in for Jordan Key, it's a lot to make up. He's made a name for himself here. He's starting to even get better.
That's exactly right. I'm not sure what happened over there. They're pulling all kinds of people off to the sideline for Monterey. I'm not quite sure what's going on, Coop.
I don't know either. I don't understand. I think they're going to kick a field goal here or PAT.
Well.
Yep, kicking PAT right here.
Should be. Personal foul against Rockwood.
And Monterey.
Oh, both of them?
Yep. You got
I missed the guy in the white hat. He's just disappeared on me the whole night. Abner Felix.
That's a technical foul right there.
Those two penalties outweigh each other. Nothing happens, and there's Felix putting it through the uprights. Again, Abner Felix taking care of business right there.
Yep.
And that brings it up 35-6. Listen, if this doesn't let the region know what's happening, there might have been a little power change here in this region.
You know, every school goes through that, but Monterey's new blood. It's like, hey, we're here too. We're going to make a name for ourselves now. You can start off early now. Make a name for yourself. Get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's play that game then when you get win or go home.
That's exactly right. Yeah, well,
this could be possibly, like Rick's saying, this could be for the region, first and second seed right here. And you get let's say you get all the home games.
From what I understand, there was another team mentioned in that top of the region standings. Was it not Oneida?
I mean, Oneida's there, but this year maybe they lost about 10 seniors from last year.
Oh, really?
Year.
Okay.
They lost a kid to Tennessee, got a punter, quarterback, everything. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he was pretty good last year.
Here comes Abner Felix out. He's got his tee. He's ready to prop one up and send one back. He kicks easy to the 5-yard line, which I've been really. It's personal.
Assess him up. Yep.
Assess it on the kickoff. So it was just a personal foul against Rockwood, moving the ball to the 45-yard line. He's got to pooch this one high in the air. I mean, it's got to go high right here.
I mean, I'd make it I'd squib it. Onside?
No onside kick. You don't want that kind of field position. You want to kick it high in the air and run down there and make a tackle. That's exactly right. High in the air. He called for fair catch. He threw his hands in the air, and number 15 gets it, and he runs to the sidelines. He's got one blocker, and they push him out of bounds. That's going to be number 8, all red, and number 5. Who's number 5 here?
Number 5 for
Jaden
McCants.
Jaden McCants. Not Jordan McCants, but Jaden McCants. Number 15's limping back to the huddle for Rockwood. If I had to bet, he's going to come out and want to burn it up. No, they're pulling him off the field at the moment. Live to play another day, young man. You've had a great game. Don't put your head down.
He's frustrated.
He's frustrated. You can't blame him. And here we go. Here comes Rockwood to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what this stingy Monterey defense does to him. It's 1st and 10 for Rockwood. 8:58 left. 36-6 is your score. And here we go. Wing T offense. They got one coming around the corner, cutting back into the field of play. There's Michael Allred pushing him out of bounds about the 29-yard line. So they didn't get far. Why is the far side line judge calling it? He stepped way out to the 32 almost. Now he's backing up.
Yeah,
like he's not on the side of the field to call the ball. He doesn't need to be stepping way out, I don't think. But and here we go.
If your coach using out your defense, you got to be excited that when you play solid defense, you get your starters back. It helps.
That's exactly right. Here they are, back to the wing T offense. Now listen, there's number 7. We just told you about him, and he's going to take him for a ride down the field. We told you that was going to come eventually.
Yep.
Man, he's 5'6", 230 pounds. You don't slow him down once he gets going. You just hope to just knock his feet out from under him.
Looks like there's a hold here on Rockwood going to come back.
Yeah, it's definitely on Rockwood. That's at the 32-yard line. They're going to call holding. Nope. Face mask against Monterey.
Okay.
Wow.
Number 7, though, I'll tell you what, if he gets ahead of steam, good luck.
Yeah, that puts them across midfield right here.
Montgomery versus number 7? One time in the hole?
No, Montgomery needs to just not get in the way of that. He needs to be smart. They just need to take his legs out from under him. It's not about tackling because you can't tackle a kid like that up high.
Yeah, I agree.
So even if Rockwood does score right here and put 7 on the board or 8, we're still looking at 36 to 13, 14. Here we go right here. There's 8:26 left. They snap the ball. Wing T, number 7, gets it again. He gets the first down.
Montgomery
does hit him about the hips. And there's more personal foul flags. And number 18 on the bottom, the quarterback, Matthew Montgomery, rolls back up. Let's see what happens right here. They're going to call double personal fouls here, maybe. Who knows? Monterey can't take too many of these. They're going to have to straighten up right here.
Couldn't tell if it's Monterey or Tennessee playing football.
Yeah,
right now
that's against behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Here we go. Personal foul against Monterey. 15 yards. It's all right. We can let them have it right there. We just got Coach Hughes probably should take a timeout right here.
I would take a timeout.
Just settle them down.
Hey, guys, listen. We're going to take sideline right here. Got backup. Guys.
Yep.
Take a timeout, Coach Hughes. Let's calm down for a minute. 8:14 left in the fourth quarter.
A score really doesn't mean a whole lot in this ball game right now for Rockwood. They're going to have to go back, do some homework, figure out where they had troubles, and really try to do something a little different if we see them again later on down the road.
And I believe we will, for
and
sure.
Here's 15 about to run the ball. He's been a stud for them. Nope, they drop back to pass. They throw a bomb.
Touchdown.
And they let number 9 have it easily in the end zone. Number 8, Michael Allred, gets beat all the way back, and there's Chandler Bowden.
Yeah, that right there, you get trips, you've got to cover the inside guy. Basically, he just set up for a screen, did go for a screen, got a touchdown. It's been there. Now, they hit that early in the game, it's a different story.
Yes, the game plan is a little late for that right now. But, listen, I still would not want to match up with them too many times.
No.
I think once a year for us would be good.
Yeah, for real, because you never know. If you catch fire at the right time, kind of like Gordonsville a couple years ago, they caught fire at the right time, and they moved on to the third round, and we were sitting at home after the first round.
Looks like a timeout taken by Rockwood. That's a touchdown for them. If I had to bet, they're going to go for 2 right here, try to put a couple extra points there on the board for them. But see what Monterey does. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with you. You're listening to the Monterey Sports Network.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931. Here we go. We're back to live action. They're set up to run the ball in. Under the center they go. They slip it out to number 7, the bowling ball. He's going to get in. Oh, he takes a shot. Number 8 there. Michael Allred tries to put a lick on him. It didn't quite work right there.
Nah, I don't think so.
230 pounds against 160, 170. Sure doesn't work out very often.
So score interest right now at the end of the second quarter. Sparta 20, Mount Juliet 24.
Woo, 24-20 Mount Juliet over Sparta right now.
Number 2 team in the state right there, and I believe it's 5 or 6A.
Yeah, that's something else right there, guys.
Don't be sleeping on those Spartans. You beat Cookeville last week 41-13.
Yeah,
First time in about 10 years it feels like. But.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, Cookeville's not quite the powerhouse we've had in a while. We've had 402 check-ins here and 71 listeners currently. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you get a chance, jump on the chat box. Give us some words of wisdom. Talk to us a little bit about football tonight. Looks like the Tigers are coming out to kick off to the Wildcats right here.
Onside possibly.
Yeah, I mean,
back in it.
You would think onside kick right here, but you never know. It could be a pooch kick and try to make somebody run up and catch one right here. But we're looking for them to onside kick it right here. They're covering gaps. 7:54 left in the fourth quarter. 36-14 your score. And it's a high in the air. Goes over to Mason Bowman, who gets a little running start. He's up the field, and he's going to take them all the way down to the 44-yard line. Great starting field spot for Mason Bowman. You don't give that kid a head of steam to run.
No, you don't. By the way, another score interest.
Yeah.
Third quarter, York 10, Oneida 7.
Oh, York's beating Oneida 10-7. That's pretty interesting there.
Just another score of interest to talk about. But, yes, you don't give Mason Bowman a head of steam.
No.
You don't give a 2,000-yard runner any kind of head of steam.
Not at all.
So,
There's number one of the linemen ripping off all his tape and throwing it on the Monterey side of the field, number 10 there.
Looks like Carter Charlton might be done for the day.
Really?
If he's ripping up tape, then he might be done.
No, number 10 for Rockwood's doing it. He's
Rockwood,
a single lone linebacker right now. What is that about? And they are going to say timeout Rockwood. They take a timeout. Number 10 was frustrated right there. He was ripping his tape off his arms and throwing them at the line of scrimmage. We're going to take a short timeout. We'll be right back with you on the Monterey Sports Network.
The fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. Back to live action. Here we go to the line of scrimmage. Monterey comes out. And at this point in the game, you just wonder what the game plan is. There goes Borjas in motion. He stops. They pitch it out to Bowman. He runs. He gets caught at the line of scrimmage. Nope, he's not down yet, but number 7 gets him. And big number 7, he's played big here in the last quarter the bus.
That's Jerome Bettis right there, Junior.
That's not a bus. That's a tank, my friend.
That is the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge is definitely out there. We have 248 yards for Mason Bowman right now.
That puts him over 1,000, correct?
I believe so.
And that's what, 4 games into the season?
248 yards tonight. Rushing attack by Bowman alone, not counting any other runners or receivers. That's some offensive stats there. Wake up and pay attention, everybody. He's running wild right now. And here he goes again. He's first down easily in the back. Look at this. Twisting, turning. He's still on his feet down to the 20-yard line, and they just try to throw him down on his back. Yeah. We've already made it down to the purple zone again. Listen, this is a great fourth quarter sponsored by Larry Wiley. We appreciate Larry and all he does for the Monterey Sports Network. It's 6:47 left in the ballgame. We're down on the 19-yard line. There's Mutt Buckner, Mr. Buckner, the athletic director from Monterey here in the press box. They've got, there comes number 10 limping off the field for the Tigers. Not looking so hot right there. That's not a good sign for him.
No, you want to keep him healthy for Rockwood. You need him.
And let's see what happens here. Monterey's coming back out. It's 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. 6:30 left in the fourth quarter. Monterey's up 36-14. We put another score right now, and I think you could maybe let the ladies out of the box to sing a little bit.
Nice pass.
Carter Charlton, number 10. Oh, he slipped. His feet came out from under him. He just slid right there.
We haven't seen it. We haven't seen a pass like that from Carlton Charlton ever. I don't think I've only seen him streaking up the middle of the field, and that's been about it.
Well, I've seen him catch a few passes over the last 2 years. He's done actually quite well as a receiver. Last week he missed one pass that was just overthrown, but it went at an easy first down. You get a kid that's running that's that big with the ball, that's just hard to contain and hard to stop. So I will say that I've noticed that Rockwood doesn't, if they're going in to tackle, they're cutting legs out from under you. They're not coming in to tackle high. So their coach has done a great job in teaching them how to tackle. Here goes Allred up for a few yards. And down to 2. Is it the 2? He ended up in the end zone right there. Yeah, they're going to put him right about the 2-yard line. And that makes it
he could be running to the state capitol next.
He could be 2nd and 2. 5:21 left. A lot of fans filing out here in the stadium. This is not what you want to see here out of your home squad, but definitely Monterey's come into play tonight. They have shown they want a little bit of that power ranking here in this region.
Yeah, this is the least amount of fans I've ever seen at a Rockwood game.
Yeah.
This place is packed out.
Yes, you're exactly right. Here we go. Who's that running? Was it all red again?
About the one.
So 3rd and 1. And here we go, guys. They're saying 3rd and 2. They haven't changed the scoreboard yet. It might be 3rd and 1. It's hard to tell. He's close.
3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and a half, yard and a half, somewhere in there.
And here we go, 4:36. We're letting the clock run down as much as we humanly can right here. You want to try to burn the clock. That's exactly what Monterey's doing right now. 3rd and 1. 4:23. Back to the line of scrimmage we go. And where's our running attack right here coming to? Oh, they get in the backfield easily. He touchdown. That is a touchdown for Michael Allred. He just slips through that linebacker who blitzed and got into the backfield, and he was there. But you can't arm tackle these kids.
Arm tackle, and I think it's been kind of one of those things right now. You know, if you're Rockwood, that it's all been piled onto you right now, and you're just trying to get out of here.
That's exactly right. 42-14, most statement win for Monterey so far in this game tonight. Here comes Abner Felix out to kick the field goal. 4:10 left in the ballgame. Let's see what happens right here. They're going to get one high in the air if I had to bet. And they do. And it looks like it's good.
Yep.
That'll bring it up 42-14. 43-14 is the score. Monterey's going to take a sideline visit with the coach. We'll be back with you in just 1 minute. You're listening to the Monterey Sports Network.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
We're back here coming up to live action. Monterey's going to be kicking off right here. I didn't hear what they were saying.
So, talk about Meigs County in 2A. They don't have to play them this year, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah,
normally that's a pretty good game between these two teams.
Yep, and here comes Monterey kicking the ball off. Number 72's kicking for Monterey. He kicks a high one. They catch it at the 20-yard line. The speedy number 1 is going to get chased down. He falls to the ground. Oh, he gets thrown out there. There's a couple of guys in action. Number 5, number 11, number 2. Number 72 kicks the ball for Monterey right there. We don't even have a number for 72. Who is 72?
I'm going to say it's 71.
No, that's 2. Look, 72. He's walking 72. Off the field.
It is. That's okay.
I wonder if that's Dustin Hernandez, and they just got the numbers different right now for the white uniforms they have on.
They could have.
Yeah, could have been him. Here we go. We're back out on the field playing defense. We got, looks like our main Jets out there. 4 minutes left in this ball game. Rockwood starting on the 34-yard line. No wing T offense. They're just looking at probably throwing bombs right here if I had to bet.
Yep.
They're looking at.
Oh, nope.
Quarterback gets it, and number 60 takes him down. I believe that's Logan Davis. And it just hits him hard right here and puts him down. And that's a sack for Logan Davis tonight.
Don't hear his name called much. When
he's usually just containing the line.
He usually is. When they had Denver last year, they had him and Logan Davis. You heard that name a lot.
Yeah. So Logan has he's not as big as he's been. He's lost some weight, so he's really long, but he's still as strong as he's ever been.
I believe
he's a big kid. He's not a little kid. He's just thinned up some. And him and Carter Charlton look about the same when they stand close to each other. Here we go. One lone back in the backfield. 3 wideouts on the far side of the field. They're going to roll out and try to get out there. There's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Tigers here in Rockwood.
I don't know who he's throwing to. Mason Bowman's the only one open on that one.
Seth Miller's making some funny comments here. I'm just going to say, Seth, read the text box there.
Just keep reading the text box.
That's exactly right. That's pretty funny. Listen, we like it when Mutt comes up here to visit. 3:08 left, 3rd and 12. They're on the 33-yard line. Let's see what happens there. In a little wishbone in the backfield. 2 wideouts. They're looking to pass the ball. Here
Screen pass.
There is Carter Charlton batting the ball down in the air. And that is let's see, what's the quarterback, number 4? He is just not excited about that. You don't leave big number 10 to come in to bat one down. Makes it 4th and 12. I mean, do you go for it no matter what in this situation, or do you just save face, punt it, and hopefully they are respectable enough to down the ball a little bit?
Just go for it, and then I think if you're Monterey, just run the ball, run it down the clock, and let's go home.
Yep, here comes number 7 in. He's probably going to run the ball. If I had to bet, you've got to be looking at him running the ball right here. He is the lone back in the backfield. And then they're having to call a timeout. It's going to be timeout Rockwood. We're going to take a timeout break. We'll be back with you in just 1 minute.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. And here we are back to live action. Monterey at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 12 for the Tigers. They're trying to load up a passing attack right here. They've got 3 wideouts, and they've got one in motion, number 9. They're directing traffic here by their quarterback, and they've got 2 blockers on number 10, and he gets sacked in the backfield. That's number 12, Byron Borjas, coming in on his back, taking him down. You cannot ignore either side of the end situation for Monterey. They're just too strong in that position.
If you're Coach Hughes right now, you're putting your other kids in. You are not playing your starters. Pull them out.
Mason Bowman, 16 yards away from 300 tonight.
I don't care.
He's in the game.
I've been in a game where your best player gets hurt and you ain't got a chance. I'm just telling you.
Oh, I know.
Don't do it.
Let's see what happens. A different quarterback maybe coming in right here. Nope. Looks like number 18, Matthew Montgomery, coming back out. He's got a little limp to his swagger out there, but I don't know if that's not normal for him anyway. He might get a little calf bruise or something, but, you want to protect the ball and run the clock out. 3:56 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. We're going to snap it, let Bowman have it. He gets caught from behind right at the line of scrimmage. And tackled by number 58. And
there comes the second team. Thank you very much, Coach Hughes. Thank you.
That's a smart thing to do.
That's the smartest thing you've done right there, buddy. I love you for that.
I see Nick Wiley coming in. Number 57, Logan Bowman coming in. Number 16, Alex Monteo coming in. We got a host of brand new cats. Some of them have not seen the field tonight. They're going to have to block, though, to keep people out of the backfield. Caden Mogson's in, number 63.
Luke Blaylock, number 14.
Yep.
There he is.
Double Nichols, number 55. Hudson Thompson back in the game. Got to protect the quarterback here. They're going to run number 45, and he gets barely over the line of scrimmage right here. That's Jalen Rigdon for Monterey. I do believe that's going to bring them to the 3rd down. 3rd and 8, and their clock's running down. We're under 2 minutes, 1:50 left on the clock. Monterey coaches filing out of the press box, headed back down to the sideline. Hey, good win tonight, coaches. Here we go. Here comes the play call by number 15, Logan Montgomery. Have we heard Logan Montgomery much at quarterback? We did in junior high, but, his brother is number 18, Matthew Montgomery, the starting quarterback. So, quarterback brothers right here. And there's a little timeout action by Monterey. They're going to stop the clock with 1:20. It's 3rd and 7, it looks like. And we're going to take a short commercial break.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency halftime show, where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can.
And we're back to live action. Here comes Monterey to the line of scrimmage. Hey, Seth Miller, we'll try to get that number for you and let you know here in just a minute. We're watching this game with 1:20 left. Not that the score is going to change much. 43-14. Monterey looks to pass it. And it's overthrown pass, incomplete. And that was meant for number 32, it looks like.
Yep.
That'd be Martin Anderson. Just thrown out in front of him. A little timing right there, but if he works that out, that's a great little pass play right there for 6 yards or so if he runs.
It is, and you know what? It's Friday night, bright lights. That's another thing. So, right here, 1:15 left. Clock stop, 4th and 8. If we got a flag on the play, looks like maybe too many men in the huddle.
I don't know. It's on the far side. Sideline infraction against Monterey right there.
It's like a sideline infraction right there.
Yeah, here we go. I didn't realize that was 15 yards. That puts them way back. We're back on the 46-yard line now. Now we just turned it into 4th and 21. Now why not let your punter come in and stick them back at the end zone and call this thing over with?
Yeah, well, it's Coach Hughes. Do what he's going to do.
Yep, here's Logan Montgomery taking the snaps at quarterback right here. Logan's ready to take it. He's in the shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. 4 wideouts. I'd love to see him pass for a first down right here. Here's one in motion. They stop. It's a long pass, and look at this. And it is, he gets hit hard. Number 14 right there.
Luke
Blaylock takes a shot in the back by number 9. Well, he knows that number 9 knows he's playing underclassmen. I don't know why you take that kind of shot. That's terrible.
Well, they're going to continue playing. So
yeah, I know you
continue
nephew,
playing,
but hey,
it is what it is.
You don't take that kind of shot in the back when there's 2. Look, now number 9's
he could
hurt his hand.
He did that or hurt his shoulder.
Yeah. He just laid a lick on Blaylock, though, put him to the ground just then.
That's a pretty good throw, though, by Montgomery.
Yeah, great throw. Listen, he's going to be a good quarterback.
He's going to have now. He gets a little more heat on it. That's the right read. You get a little more heat.
He's going to be just fine. Looks like we're substituting a few players in here. Monterey's got a defense coming out that's all new kids for them. If they give up one right here, it won't matter in the least. 1:09 left. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line for Rockwood. This is where Rockwood needs to put in some underclassmen and let them play a little bit. Number 4, their starting quarterback, still in the game right here. They take a snap, give it to number 7, the bowling ball.
Goodness, he's huge.
And he's huge, but he doesn't get anywhere. Matter of fact, he loses out.
Oh, he looks like he might be hurt a little bit.
Nope. Well, you can't continue to do that. You've got to be smart here. I mean, you're playing sophomores right now, really, for Monterey.
Just run the clock. Let's go.
Monterey's got a great sophomore class. I'm not knocking the sophomores, but I'm just saying, as a coach on the other side, you've got to recognize that. Hey, we're under a minute here, 40 seconds left in the ball game. It's 2nd and 12 for the Tigers here in Rockwood. And they're going to snap the ball in the shotgun formation. Number 7's in the backfield. Here comes 14, having a hard time running. He gets cut back up, and they catch him not even at the line of scrimmage. Not even at the line of scrimmage. No flags on the play. They might have given him a yard. It's 3rd and 11 roughly. And here comes Rockwood.
Try to run one more play.
Back to the line. 1.7 seconds, and the horn goes, and that blows. That ends the game. 43-14, your final score here in Rockwood. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with you on the Monterey Sports Network.
Please stay tuned for the VE Customer Share Program wrap-up show as the broadcast team will recap game highlights and stats after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Hey guys, this is Ray Lee back here with the Rick McNeil post-game stat show. Just going to come in and fill you guys in what happened in the second half. Monterey had a total of 4 scoring drives in the second half. Let's see, let me get my notes situated here. First one was 7 plays, 73 yards, put us up 29-6. The next drive was 6 plays, 67 yards, put us up by a score of 36-6. Then Rockwood came back and they scored on a 38-yard pass touchdown completion, which made the score 36-14. Then our last scoring drive was 5 plays, 57 yards. Put us up at our final score of 43-14. Some final stats to run over here for the total on the game. Number 4, Mr. Mason Bowman had 282 unofficial rushing yards for the game with 3 touchdowns. Matthew Montgomery had a total of 47 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, and had a total of 84 yards passing. Also, number 8, Michael Allred, had a total of 26 yards rushing and a touchdown. And then also number 45 came in with 2 yards rushing, and number 2 had 6 yards rushing. The second half was a little bit sloppy on the penalty side. Defense picked up about 3 penalties. Offense had 2 on their side of the ball. But overall, a good solid game, a good win against a good Rockwood team, give us some confidence headed into further into the region schedule for us. And next week, Monterey has their homecoming game at home against the Tennessee Heat, I believe, and they're a team based off of homeschooled kids, so don't know a ton about them, but should be an interesting matchup in Monterey at homecoming. Please come out and support the Wildcats. And this is the Ray Lee for the Monterey Sports Network. We're signing off for the evening. Everybody have a good night.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.